Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's have a party. Hey, yeah, yeah. What's up, peoples? What's up, bitches and hoes? What's up, fuckers? What's up, you bunch of fucking assholes? What's up, you fucking pieces of shit? What's up, you fucking dumb motherfuckers? What's up, you fucking disappointment to your parents? How's everybody going? What's up, your fucking, what's up, you fucking losers? What's up, you fucking, what's up, you fucking cunts? My TV gave you a porn video? Woo, bitch, it's NASCAR time. What's up, you bitches? What's up, you useless worth of fucking... What's up, you pieces of shit? How's everybody doing today? I'm just gonna start every video off like that, just like fucking totally insulting you guys. What's up, you worthless assholes? Just gonna start every video with an insult from now on. How's everybody doing today? I'm excited for some racing. I certainly am. I've been pumped. I've been pumped for a bit now. You know, ever since the drop of the checkered flag last Sunday, I've just been waiting for the next race. You know? I feel attacked. I'm reporting you. Please do. Maybe my channel will get deleted, and we'll all be saved. We'll all be saved.
Fell in love with dogs and kind of the rescue animal needs, and it's been really cool to be able to turn that experience 9 years ago now into raising.
Almost watched Kyle win in person. I did watch Kyle win in person at Pocono last year. I thought I would never see Kyle Busch win a race in person because I'd been to 7 races before that, and he just came close many times. He had like. Yeah, there was like, he either wrecked or almost won. Yeah, he either always wrecked or like almost won. Like, the first race I went to, he wrecked. The second race I went to, he won the pole, led a shit ton of laps, but got a penalty. The third race I went to, he finished second. Fourth race I went to, he finished second. Fifth race I went to, okay, yeah, he sucked in that race. He fucking crashed. The sixth race I went to, yeah, he started on the pole, and he led a lot of laps. And then lost. Coke 600 in 2019, he just led a lot of laps, but still lost. And then he finally won Pocono, man. Waited years for that. What's up, Jaden? How you doing? Your stream is in 234p. Well, there's a quality option. You press the fucking 3 dots at the top. You go to quality. You go to advanced, and then you can change it. It only goes up to 720p. I don't know why it doesn't go to 1080. Well, I guess I've been to 9 races. I say I've been to 8, but I guess I've been to 9. Because last year when I went to Pocono, it was the Xfinity and the Cup race on the same day. I've been to the racetrack 8 times, but I've been to 9 different races. Yeah, I've taken 8 trips, but 9 races. I got a 2-in-1 deal.
I'm going with the watermelon man. How about the favorites? You know, we mentioned Kyle Larson going to the rear. He could be a favorite any week, but Denny Hamlin is up there and needs that win.
Oh, your NASCAR stream is?
And I like that one, but I'm telling you,
dude, I remember there'd be times where there was like one time I was riding back from like a road trip and I was watching a race on my phone, and we would just go to parts where it's like the middle of nowhere, and it would suck. Like, the quality would be terrible. Good afternoon, Sam Wilson. How's it going, Matt? How you doing? I don't know why it's not 244p for Abu Dhabi. Winval, when are you coming back to America? Because now, Winval, you're 6 hours behind me now. Because of daylight savings. Daylight savings was last night, so now you're 6 hours behind me instead of 5.
I don't believe her, Chris. All right, how about this one, man? I'm telling you, this is the first literal put it out ever. Noah Gregson last night actually went.
Both of the races that we go to on daylight savings time is at Phoenix.
So much that he literally caught the top.
In daylight savings time in March, we go to Phoenix, and daylight savings time in November, we go to Phoenix on the same day. Both races at Phoenix. And ironically, Arizona doesn't have daylight savings time. They're like the one state that doesn't do that.
Boy, it hurt too. Not only that one hurt, that was the first one.
NASCAR
Nailed me, and I'm talking
21 two-player lobbies. Why do you even play that game, Jaden? Why do you play that piece of shit? I play NASCAR 8.5. I still have not played NASCAR Ignition since that initial stream that I did back in January. That's the last time I played that game. It's been almost 2 months.
In the booth as you make your way across the desert to join Mike Joy. We got you closer to the race. Let's head down to the track. Time for the grid walk. Michael Waltrip. Michael?
Hey, Chris, thank you. I'm here with Banco Brown, Daniel Suarez. Banco's
Suarez.
car today, and I got some advice. Listen to this. To the left, to the left, to the left. To the right, to the right. Make sure you keep both hands.
You got one of the wrecks on video. That's cool. Yeah, I always love when I got... It was always super hard for me to get wrecks on video when I went to races, but in 2019 at Charlotte, I got like 5 different wrecks on video.
I'm looking forward to hopefully only talk to LF, because if I talk to Iran, I'm gonna be in trouble. But no, I'm looking forward to have some fun. The 99 Chevy Camaro is being fast, and looking forward to drive from.
It should be free for how bad it is.
How awesome looking is that?
I don't want
Man,
to...
that car's amazing.
I don't. I just want to try multiplayer. It's gotten better.
Speaking of a bright hue,
I don't even know if I'll buy the next NASCAR game. If it's...
I always like to
I'll have to see gameplay of it first.
and hometown guy, how you feeling?
So yeah, that was stupid. I was always like, I don't want to see gameplay of NASCAR Ignition because I don't want it to be spoiled for me. But then it actually just sucked. So I should have seen that and then know not to get the game.
Just a few races in. Hi, Mama. Hey, what's going on? How are you? I'm great. Just a few races into your rookie season. How has it been? How is it looking through a rookie's eyes at what all you've seen so far?
It's a challenge. I mean, you know it. This is the hardest sport in the world, in my opinion. There's so much tiny.
I was sitting right at turn 4 where all the wrecks happened, so I got lucky. Yeah, I love when that happens. Who do you think will win this afternoon's race? I think Joey Logano wins today. Who do you guys got winning?
So it's been a lot of fun. There's been ups and
I know Jaden's got Denny, and Dom's got Truex.
New team, but you're driving for the legend.
I got Logano. I got Logano winning today.
it does feel great.
He's starting in 10th.
It's an honor to drive for him.
Awesome. Have fun today. I checked with Cole Custer this morning. He was walking pit road just to make sure your brain could get around what you had to do on pit road. How important?
Oh yeah, I get the first game's not going to be perfect. I'm not asking for the game to be perfect. I'm just asking for the game not to suck total donkey cock. That's what I'm asking
I
for.
love that. More NASCAR is going to be coming up in about 10, 9, 8, 7 seconds. Chris Buescher is ready to roll. Let's go NASCAR here in the desert. What do you say, Chris? You got 2 seconds.
We're ready to go. It's gonna be exciting.
That was perfect.
Did I nail that? 2 seconds.
ETI.
Oh man.
EFCOB, aka EOD. What's the ETA?
I guess you're not playing newer NASCAR games for years. I'm not buying NASCAR till 7:04 ends its lights. Well, that's a little. NASCAR E5 is a fun game. I enjoy that game.
See my IM?
TLDR.
There's some stupid shit about it, but there's stupid shit about every game.
More acronyms, but we could all use more ways to save.
BX, YOLO!
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
Doesn't reach.
America, start your engines. The race to win my cash is on with a Fox Bet Super 6 Stage 2 contest.
They should have just made a NASCAR E6.
Download the free-to-play Super 6 app and pick 6 outcomes for your shot to win. Just make your picks before Stage 2 and watch the action unfold. Winners, you'll be announced at the end of the race. Watching NASCAR and winning my cash, it doesn't get much better than that.
The Masked Singer, all new Wednesdays on Fox.
My wife's name was
You got Truex winning today?
doctor's poor decision on not catching
When, Val? When's your birthday?
soon enough.
Oh, wait, no. Your birthday's in April, right?
That ended up taking
Yeah.
my life.
I remember because Truex won on your birthday last year, and I was pissed off about it, and you were like,
Really cared about
don't be
me.
pissed off about it.
Told me that we'll take care of it, and they did. And I know Tina's still there, providing for the family.
Yeah, if they make a 2022 DLC for NASCAR Heat 5, fucking please.
Spectrum Mobile, you get unlimited.
Except I'd want the next-gen cars.
For 2 or more lines. That means unlimited nationwide 5G. And
The new next-gen car has saved my life. I was going to kill myself if it wasn't for this car. No, I wasn't going to kill myself, but
jump on, take a couple?
Yeah, are you trained?
No, but
I do love this thing. I can't shut the fuck up about it, so.
fair enough. Join the millions who have already switched. Get unlimited data for only $29.99. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
Right hand red.
At first, winning was just fun for Bill.
I win. Ready? Go.
But as time went on,
I'm gonna beat you.
it became something more.
I win.
Mr. Matar.
Much more. Now, it's everything.
I win.
I'm ready for some racing, though. I'm ready to see some cars go fast,
For you.
make a lot of noise.
Call my son, William Matar. 444-4444.
Chris Myers back with you at Phoenix.
The drivers have to actually drive it now? Yeah, that's what I like. You know? No easy free passes, you know?
Working their way down from Rattlesnake Hill towards
Huh, 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 huh.
Mike Joy. Checking our Coca-Cola Racing family updates. Denny Hamlin starting up front. Logano has won here twice. Wishing the best to Austin Dillon and Daniel Suarez. We thank you for tuning in to NASCAR on Fox.
NASCAR on
Ladies
Fox.
and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as the Luke Air Force Base Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, and please welcome the chaplain for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Brian Hummel.
Father in heaven, thank you for another beautiful day. Better is one day with you than 1,000 elsewhere. I thank you for your great sacrifice of your son Jesus, who has given us life through his death and resurrection. I pray, Heavenly Father, that you would bless each driver. Watch over them and their families, the pit crews, the fans, this country, our military, our first responders. Thank you, Jesus, for your favor upon us. May you guide us and bless us. We love you, and we pray these things in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome the Phoenix Boys Chorus.
Hell yeah, let's go. The drivers have to actually... The Coca-Cola Racing family is so low now? What do you mean so low? They were high? Are you saying that they were previously high? They smoked a blunt before every race?
You really gotta believe. You might believe in live betting or parlays. You'll
Parlays. The fuck.
But there comes a point where even the biggest believers stop believing. And that's cool too, because with cash out on FanDuel Sportsbook, you can leave a bet anytime you think it's going south. Like I said, you gotta believe to win in March, until you don't.
New customers pay $5 and instantly get a $150 site credit bonus guaranteed. I know this may look like a classic rooftop chasing. But it's an Nissan salesman ad. Right on cue. This road's got more power than that CRV. Might wanna hold on.
Get 0.9% APR financing for 36 months on Altima.
The action never ends, but these offers will.
With All-Star Seniors,
How they have 4 drivers now compared to the 6 to 10 they've had. Oh, that's what you mean. They probably just have less drivers who actually want to do it. Phoenix Audio is oh, I thought that was Winval for a second. I have the NASCAR on Discord too.
You know who we are. Right now, we want to buy your unwanted car, truck, SUV, camper, or anything with wheels. The condition doesn't matter, running or not, and pickup is available. Come see us any day of the week or visit.
I miss the old NASCAR Coca-Cola Racing Family commercials. You know, remember the one where they did the pit stop? That it was like all 6 of them in the car, and they did the pit stop. Remember when they were singing on the radio? I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. Remember that commercial? Remember the Austin Dillon drinking the Coca-Cola in the garage area while that lady is trying to get him to sign his autograph and he's just totally zoned out because the Coca-Cola is so good. Jaden, when did you start watching NASCAR? What year did you start watching NASCAR?
With you for every mile on the road to greatness. Goodyear, more driven.
I've always said NASCAR's always been on in my house ever since I was a kid, like ever since I was born. I don't remember anything NASCAR related before the year 2009. I have very few memories of 2009, but 2010 is when I started watching like every race. You're watching my live stream from Avondale, Arizona? That's where the race is.
Compared to where we were last year, just thought we would take a look at some numbers here. We've got 90 lead changes, and the leader of the most laps has not won this year. In fact, none of the 3 winners this season led over 30 laps. And so you have some spin-outs that are up, but the excitement level up. Is it, as Clint Boyer and Danica Patrick talked about, not just the next-gen car, it's the way that the drivers are adapting to the car. So in the 4th race of the season, this is the first 1-mile track here in Phoenix. Let's check in with Michael Waltrip once again. And Michael, we saw the odds posted on favorites and long shots. Give me your pick for today and who we might maybe catch as a surprise winner here.
Well, Denny Hamlin's off to a terrible start this year. We've talked about that, how he doesn't have any points and nothing has gone right. You put Denny Hamlin's back against the wall, he's going to come out swinging. We've seen him get pit road speeding penalty after penalty and come back and win the race. So I'm going to pick Denny Hamlin to win today, and keep your eye on the 8 car of Tyler Reddick as well. Tyler is so good when the conditions are tough, Chris, and this is the hottest day of the year. The sun's been baking down on this track. We talk about how loose these cars are and how difficult they are to drive. Watch Tyler, he can overcome all that.
Yeah, and you know, you didn't mention
Yeah, Logano spun out in qualifying yesterday. I don't know if you guys watched qualifying, but I did. Logano spun himself out.
And they have a chance today, Michael. I know even though Larson is again starting in the rear.
He's starting 10th because he was in the final round. But
well, just for the fun of it, let's go with Kyle Larson. He was the fastest car in practice.
I kind of like the new qualifying format. I kind of don't, but I also kind of do. You know? I don't like the practice format. I don't like that it's only like 20 minutes per like group. Yeah, that's stupid.
Thanks again for being with us. The roar of the engine through the valley of the sun.
And now, race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Chief Administrative Officer of Ruoff Mortgage, Kim Murphy.
It's a beautiful day at the Ruoff Mortgage 500. Race fans, are you ready? Woo! Well then, drivers, start your engines!
Let's go. I meant to talk about this at the beginning of the stream, but I don't feel like it's appropriate for me to go on with this stream without talking about this. Earlier this week, the David Gilliland Racing hauler, I know many of you guys have heard about this, the David Gilliland Racing hauler coming from Charlotte to Arizona to Phoenix Raceway in Texas had a terrible, terrible crash, and the driver of the hauler, he died. Very, very sad. That's my biggest fear with this whole thing. I always fear that shit, that either, you know, the hauler will crash on the way to the race, or the driver will get in like a plane crash on the way to the race. It's always my biggest fear, and it happened, and it really it's sad. It's a shit thing. But I think the beautiful thing about it is that Tanner Gray, who is the David Gilliland Racing driver in the ARCA series, he won on Friday night, which is just absolutely beautiful that he was able to do that. But very sad. It's my biggest fear, and it came true. You know, it's a damn shame.
Start your engines. The race to win my cash is on with a Fox Bet Super 6 Stage 2 contest. All you have to do is download the free-to-play Super 6 app and pick 6 outcomes for your shot to win.
But yeah, rest in peace to him.
Stage 2 and watch the action unfold.
I think his name was Scott Stotts or some shit. The hauler driver. Rest in peace. I have the utmost respect for them hauler drivers. Without them, we couldn't even do this shit.
Can we show you something? I'll allow it. Something new.
I love surprises.
Oh yeah, Steven Stotts. That's what his name.
A new car.
Well, this looks fun.
And a new schedule.
Hang on. We're keeping the road courses, right?
Yeah, Chase. We got you. And a new legacy in the making.
Hey, I just want to race.
New garages to call home.
Vamos, amigos.
And a whole new reason to love what we love.
Burnout.
Winning. Racing. I am Nascar.
Steven is up with Dale. Hell yeah, man. They're enjoying the race.
They are true monsters in the kitchen.
MasterChef Junior season premiere this Thursday on Fox.
I think we are going to see something amazing today.
But with that being said, let's go racing. Let's see some racing. You know? That's the best way to heal. That's the best way to heal after some shit. Is to watch some racing. Why did it get so cloudy in Phoenix all of a sudden?
500 for the NASCAR Cup Series. Lots of storylines. 3 races. 3 different, varied winners. Austin Cindric for Team Penske and Ford. Kyle Larson for Team Hendrick and Chevrolet. Along with Alex Bowman in Las Vegas. Hendrick trying to complete the sweep of the West Coast swing, while a lot of drivers, including our entire front row, looking to get their seasons on track. Hi, everybody. Welcome high above Phoenix Raceway. We're set to bring this event to you. How, Danica Patrick, do you get this done?
Yeah, it got so cloudy in Phoenix all of a sudden.
I think it's about not making mistakes, and then I think from a team perspective, it's about making the right change at the right time. It's so hard to get the car right here, and your problem just keeps getting worse. So, and you know,
Who's Alan?
Joey Logano yesterday, he said that you can go from, 20th to 5th with a good change, and I think that that's something that we have to take into consideration today. This is a tough track.
Going to take more than one good change, and now heavy cloud cover. We had sun yesterday, Clay.
She actually
led me right into what I wanted to say about this place. Everything's amplified. If you're too loose, you're going to be really loose. If you're too tight, obviously you're going to be too tight to track the grip level in the track. It's extremely hard to get a hold of, to get that balance, a good blend of aero balance, mechanical balance, and then those decisions on pit road, and that driver holding that pretty wheel, man. It takes it all. You got to be perfect at this track.
And this race is going to go by really fast. Toyota has not won in the last 8 races. Best Toyota finish this year is 15th. Denny Hamlin is the fastest qualified Toyota today. He will start from the outside of the front row.
All right, guys, let's
Allen, number 9. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I got you. Hi, buddy, man. Rough road getting here. Been beat up a little bit. Not used to seeing you back in the points like this, but back as business as usual. This 11 car on the front row of this race today. Can you get it turned around right here in Phoenix?
Yeah, we hope so. It's been a good track for us. Well, you know, all the tracks are good for us, but small sample size so far this year, and you know, hit me up in about 5 weeks. Let's see where we're at.
Alan Kulwicki, there you go. That's who you're talking about. I'm not even a NASCAR fan if I didn't understand Alan, number 9.
Denny Hamlin outside of the front row, a 2-time Phoenix winner.
And Davey.
Starting lineup with Ryan Blaney on pole for Team Penske and a Mustang. He gets his 3rd Phoenix pole. Lee Byron, top 10 in 3 of the last 4 here, fast in practice. Christopher Bell, last week's pole sitter. That's row 2. Fords fill row 3. Eric Almirola, the only driver with 3 top 10s this year. And Chase Briscoe, who's shown lots of speed this early season. Kyle Larson, top 10 in his last 6 here, including last November's win that gave him that championship. And Austin Cindric, the Daytona 500 winner, a rookie. Alex Bowman, the home track for Bowman, who won last week, but he's kind of struggled here. See how he does. And Joey Logano will start 10th, 2-time Phoenix winner in a Ford. Kyle Busch, Tyler Reddick in row 6, as you'll see them crawl across the bottom of our screen. Well, let's get late-breaking stories, beginning with our crew chief, Larry McReynolds.
Well, Mike, y'all were speaking about having a good handling car. No question, that's a big key to getting the victory lane. But Danica Patrick said it. No mistakes. This track is notorious for busting drivers for speeding on pit road. 1 year ago, Martin Truex Jr. won the race, but 2 of his closest competitors, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, couldn't recover from pit road speeding penalties. You have to be mistake-free, Jamie Little.
Well, Larry, for the 3rd time in Alex Bowman's career, he comes to Phoenix off of a win. But this time, it's different. Instead of a big party afterwards, a week-long celebration coming here, it was business as usual. Alex Bowman went straight home. He wanted to focus on the task at hand, winning right here at his home track. It has been a struggle.
Do you mean Bell? Oh, did Jones switch with KB? Bell did, yeah. They swapped sponsors, which is pretty stupid. Actually, I don't think Bell did. I just think Kyle did. Kyle stole Bell's, but Bell didn't steal Kyle's. I fucking despise that car, man. That car that Kyle Busch is racing today, I hate it, man. But, hey, if he wins, maybe I'll feel better about it. I still need to buy the Pocono wind diecast.
Christopher Bell in the number 20 Toyota, starting 4th.
DeWalt should be Kyle's secondary? No, it shouldn't. Should never use it again.
Kurt with a tinted shield, ready to go to work here.
Getting the 1 to go signal.
Starting 16th, Hunt Brothers Pizza Cam for Harvick, who has a chance to tie one of NASCAR's unique all-time records. We'll tell you about that a little later.
Really have my eye on Kevin Harvick. His best track, he said, 9-time winner of this race out here in Phoenix. I want to see him get up through this field. I think he wants to see it. He needs to see it. They need to get this season turned around.
Here's Harrison Burton with our forward camera on board his number 21 Hood Brothers car. 74 degrees. Well, it was sunny when we made this graphic, but the clouds have rolled in and filled about 80% of the sky right now.
I can promise you, it's pretty warm up there. On top of Rattlesnake Hill, I was sweating. I was glad I didn't put that blazer on.
Beautiful.
All right, y'all, we're getting ready to go green.
Awesome.
Let's go racing.
Rattlesnake Hill being up there, seeing the fans trickle into this place, taking in such a beautiful racetrack, a good setting, watching these guys do work. I'm excited, and I'm excited for them to see.
Race number 4.
Here today.
312 laps. The stages 60, 125, and 127 long. Kyle Larson to the rear. They changed the power steering pump. Ricky Stenhouse changed an engine, and Harrison Burton changed an ignition switch.
There's a competition caution at lap 25. Still don't know why we're doing that, but all right. Green flag. Look at him, y'all. Look at him.
Kyle Busch is showing the way down on the bottom.
Yeah, Kyle Busch wants it. He wants it. Damn, man, he's riding the bottom of the whole track. Oh my God.
I was looking forward to seeing if somebody could do that. The diffuser talk and everything, put that out the window. He went down there right off the bat. I'm excited to see.
At the beginning of the race, it's also clean. They've blown it all off. There's no dust. There's no marbles.
Here he goes again. He picked up 3 positions on the first lap. And it's cutting the dog leg here down what is now the front straightaway.
Again, I want to go back to that. You know, coming into this race, there was so much concern. Can they do that? With these cars being as slow as they are, that diffuser that's so important, you hear these crew members talking about. And it didn't seem to bother him. Chase Elliott and the 9 went with him as well.
I was pretty sure somebody would try it before the competition caution on lap 25. But I thought it would be late in this run when somebody could then quickly come into the pits and fix any damage to the diffuser. Third place here.
Now, this is a good battle. I'd like to see it. 24 William Byron was really fast in practice. My eyes are on him for a favorite today.
Christopher Bell not giving an inch. They're still running below the resin that was put down before this weekend to aid traction in the upper grooves.
And it's such a neat thing and what it gave to this race and the environment within the race. You can see him already out there, maybe just tiptoeing into it. 2 tires. Chase Briscoe behind him with a 14 with all 4 tires. And it got to kind of clean that up. Yeah, and move it up like a cushion on a dirt track. Just move it up higher and higher and higher. Chasing that groove.
Read comments. Okay. Harvick needs to direct you to the record-breaking thing. What record-breaking thing? Harvick isn't going to have any record at Harvick. What? Green at Phoenix? I don't know what you just said, Winval. You're a confusing human.
Now, there is no out of bounds here. The track is defined by the barriers on the inside and out. And that's it. The racing surface, 50 feet wide. But that big wide apron in the dogleg is another 110 feet. And you can really shorten up a 1 mile lap here.
That's what you're saying. The racing surface is 160 feet right there. That's what you're saying.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I like that he did that right off the bat and look no further than a Kyle Busch. Somebody like that, the aggression, the experience in him, being able to pull that off and go for it right off the bat.
Like we've talked about, this is a track that's hard to pass. You tend to pass 1 car at a time. You don't get those big runs. And so, of course, the start and the restarts are going to be the best time to get spots. And at the very start, you get jammed up. You know what it's like, Clint. You get out there, you get behind people, you have to lift, you have to breathe it in the dog leg. And if you're on the bottom flat out, you've got an upper hand on other cars that are jammed up.
William Byron makes the pass on Christopher Bell for 3rd. And now to the inside comes Chase Briscoe, and now you see drivers working their way up into that area that has been treated with the resin for additional grip up high.
Now the cycle begins. All right, I can get under him. It's a shorter way around. I can dive down there to the bottom of the track, but I can't complete the pass. then eventually get frustrated. As you see Chase Briscoe right there sliding up, starts to try to pull off a slide job, get up in front of them, and that cycle starts happening where outside, inside, outside, inside.
Usually one of the cars is having to push it a little more than the other one. And so if you can just hold them off for a little while, then they'll wear their stuff out. And they'll usually drop back a little bit. They might reemerge, but might not.
Alex Bowman having a look at Joey Logano. This is 8th place. So Bowman 2 spots behind where he started. Logano has picked up 2.
There's so many things happening early in a race. Obviously, you have to have, them elbows up and protect. You don't want to lose spots, but you want to run as low as you can on air pressure, probably a little bit free, and you got to hold on to that thing for a few laps till them pressures come up, because I want to be good on a long run. If I'm really happy taking off, I'm worried because I'm probably going to be way too tight on a long run.
Now drivers ahead to come from the back. Harrison Burton up 7, Ricky Stenhouse up 6, and the 5 of Kyle Larson up 8, going for 9.
Sorry, y'all. I was doing something on my phone. Shiny Kyle number. Baseball scrapped the 10th inning baseman. Oh, good. Those Chrome numbers look good in person.
Ryan Blaney has led all 10 green flag laps so far in Phoenix.
Welcome to the future. Some assembly required. But if there's one thing this country has always embraced, it's a challenge. And after almost 120 years of building for those challenges, we're taking the vehicles you know by name and making them electric by revolutionizing the way they're built and where they're assembled. Not for the few, but for the many.
Verizon Unlimited is going ultra. Now our best plan ever gives you more than ever. With 5G ultra wideband in many more cities. Cool. You get up to 10 times the speed at no extra cost. And 5G data that's for reals unlimited.
Did you just say for reals?
Sorry. You also get Disney Plus, gaming, music, and more included with your plan.
I'm in the lead.
Go on. Watch all you want.
I love this show.
Buy a Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, get an S22 Plus on us.
Seriously?
Yep, it's our best plan ever. Verizon is going ultra, so you can get more.
Homegrown tomatoes. Nice.
I want to feel in control of my health, so I do what I can.
What about screening for colon cancer? When caught in early stages, it's more treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive, and I detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages.
Early stages?
Yep. It's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider if Cologuard is right for you.
Consider it done.
It's cold and it's smooth and it's
Waiting for you over the mountains of... What's up, Kenneth? How you doing today, man? Sam, any food? I might get food. Not yet, but I might.
A marvel so marvelous it can
only be forged at a Wendy's.
Willie?
Oh, yeah, right.
choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new hot.
Ryan Howe is the 5 and 25th place. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Wasn't he just up front? Maybe I missed something.
And by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR. Ryan Blaney has led all 15 laps in his Ford Mustang. Here today's Ford Track.
Oh, he started at the rear? Oh, I thought he was just up front.
Huge win for Alan Kulwicki in the inaugural Cup race here at Phoenix.
Oh, I must have glanced and just saw Kyle, and it was Kyle Busch.
Victory lap was invented by Alan. Joey Logano won here in the spring of 2020, the most recent Ford victory.
I think today could be their day. You know, Blaney obviously dominating this race. But moreover, 5 of the top 10 actually were all Fords from yesterday's qualifying session. Have some speed out here. Always been a good track for Ford.
Mike, is the Polish victory lap a backwards lap?
Yeah, Alan wanted to do something that the fans would remember him for, so it was well planned in advance. Only people who didn't know were NASCAR, and it was a lap around the track the wrong way, so the driver's side was facing the grandstand, and he could wave to and salute the fans and thank them.
That tradition stayed strong.
You bet. Jamie?
Christopher Bell, as we're riding on board here, is
So many people hate the next gen car. How could you hate this thing? This thing is amazing.
Right now, though, reporting that he's a little bit free. He's looking forward to this lap 25 pit stop.
Yeah, he's just dropped to 8th place. Jamie from 4th. 2nd place. William Byron, thought he might use B.J. McLeod as a pick. That did not happen. Denny Hamlin holds on to the spot.
Did you see the link on Discord?
Little bit of contact.
No, I didn't.
Teammates at 10th place. Harvick.
Oh, look.
Almirola.
We got ice on TikTok.
Oh.
I want to see the link you sent in chat.
Harvick is up 6 positions. Almirola has dropped 5 from the start.
Virginia Tech upsets number 7 Duke.
Honestly, I couldn't tell if he got loose underneath of him or not.
That was on the straightaway, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, maybe frustration. I don't know. That's a product of that. You know, this resin being on the top of the racetrack. You could see they split off the center, moved both sides of the door.
But you always have to go back, right, Clint? That's the story. Is you usually have to go back further than what the actual contact incident is, because there can be more information.
Alex Bowman now looking back at Christopher Bell. Bowman up to 8th here. Remember, competition caution at lap 25.
Here we are, a couple laps away from it, and you know the question is have they started shifting out there? And we're hearing that Kyle Larson started shifting, and I'm sure that they want to get a feel for that and see how that goes. Is it going to be too loose? Where can they do it? Does it change the handling of the car because they've got this caution coming where they could fix things?
Well, I think there's so many things, so many layers that play into that conversation. Obviously, the pace first and foremost, slow down.
Number placement on some paints look better. Yeah, it definitely does look better on some than it does others. How do you like the Gen 6 more? Gen 6 was full throttle racing and no passing. Yeah, how could anybody like the old car better? I guess the only thing I do, or I think the only things that the two things that I won't even say hate, it's just, I wish it wasn't this way, is I wish we had 5 lug nuts still. And I wish the cars, were faster. They slowed the cars down a bit. Alright, but, I wish it was a little faster.
Certainly exactly what I was talking about. So difficult to find that perfect balance on this racetrack, and oftentimes you just flat don't have it in your cars for that day. You have to have your setup, your equipment, certain organizations, maybe even a manufacturer is better, beating everybody to the punch in that conversation, but so tricky to find here at this track.
And there's the competition yellow at
Caution is out.
Ryan Blaney has led every lap.
Competition caution.
Right where they started. Chase Briscoe up 2 spots to 4th.
It ruins the throwback of NASCAR to the old. Yeah, that's that too. I don't hate the new numbering. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. I would prefer the old numbering, but I don't hate it. It doesn't ruin NASCAR for me,
So Larry, 25 laps in, what does this do to your strategy for stage 1, which is only 60 laps?
I'm already used to it, though. The number change already just kind of seems normal to me.
I would say seeing about a second fall off, you're going to see everybody come to pit road, 4 fresh tires, top it off with fuel, but more than anything, getting some of those adjustments they need.
Thanks, Larry. Now, at home, you still have a chance to win $10,000 of Clint's cash. Play Fox Bet Super 6. Scan the QR code now, download the Super 6 app, and enter your picks about today's race for a free chance at your share.
Yeah, this first stage is really short. It's only 60 laps. The single lug nut created 9-second 4-tire pit stops. I mean, that is cool. I like faster pit stops, but I just like the 5. The 5 lug nuts are better. Like, cause when you go to races, you can hear them. You can hear the air guns. They make the air guns really fucking loud. It's always nice to hear. I don't want to go to a race and just hear. Yeah, I don't want to just hear that.
Some of these drivers trouble. Last year, 11 speeding penalties in this race.
The car don't fit some paints, yeah. Also, the car does look goofy, but it looks a little fat. There's a little chunk.
Joey Logano in the 22 told me the most important thing here is to keep that car turning through the corners. And good news for him, it's turning well. He's just a little free.
NASCAR is like F1? No way whatsoever. I mean, I guess, well, they are both racing. So, there's that. They are cars going fast. So I guess they are alike in some ways. They are racing. They're loud. They're fast. Oh, they have the single lug nut. Yeah, there's that. Okay. That's just... Yep, that's great. Lost a lot of spots. Yeah. Seems legit. Seems legit. Sounds about right. Sounds about something that would happen.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Oh yeah, NASCAR runs on Coda, F1 runs on Coda. Yeah, guess they do have some similarities.
You know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Introducing the all-new Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar. It combines shaving and gentle exfoliation into one efficient stroke for a shave as quick and easy as washing your face.
The KFC chicken sandwich is only served one way. Straight from the fryer, piping hot.
When does the race start? Race already started, bruh. Race started about 16 minutes ago. Yeah, 16 minutes and 45 seconds ago.
I love wheels. Glossy wheels. Two-piece wheels. Exotic wheels. Steering wheels. Mini wheels. Big wheels. Bigger wheels. Massive wheels. No matter what I'm feeling, eBay Motors has the right parts.
Will there be a race this year where Kyle Busch doesn't have some sort of issue?
No matter what you do,
I mean,
who you are, or how much money you
yeah.
When it comes to doing don't go
Probably. If you go 0 for 36 and not having issues in a whole season, then that's bad.
you deserve at Jackson Hewitt.
Though he had issues at Pocono last year and won. So I don't think issues means he won't win.
Is it the best Coke ever? And by Toyota, let's go places.
I like the sound of my automatic assault rifle rapid fire just pow, pow, pow. Woo! I love that energy.
And in segment 2, the second segment and one of the shortest segments on pit road, both the 12 and the 11 were caught speeding.
Uh-oh.
Michael McDowell and Ricky Stenhouse.
They have penalties.
Blaney and Hamlin.
Are you and the 12 too fast section 2? No, I just put it on this bumper. I didn't vary from that. Sorry.
Ooh.
My God. I'm sorry. Well, we make it up pretty good.
We're back under green.
Back green.
The only driver who took 2 tires on that stop is your leader.
Man, I heard a bad thing.
My win pick is the leader right now.
Assumption's the mother of all mistakes. He put it on the bumper of the 12 and assumed that he was doing right. 12 was speeding, 11 followed.
Blaney and Hamlin had a penalty.
Pretty smart, Clint.
No, not. Soligano with 2 tires trying to hold off Chase Briscoe, William Byron, and Tyler Reddick.
That 5 car down low. All the way low. I think Jamie was spotting earlier that he ran low below the yellow line in 1 and 2 for maybe the first 10 laps of the race. So I'm sure he's going to be trying that again.
He's back at 11th as Byron trying to make something happen up front. Briscoe, the new leader. Fourth place, Chase Elliott outside of Tyler Reddick. And they get single file. Now all the way back through about 15th or so. Here's Byron again trying out of the outside. It's time for second. Nothing there.
Keep working, Max. You'll get him there.
You kids and your drugs. Ugh. I got Briscoe BRB. Briscoe takes the lead on this early in this restart. Kyle Busch stalled the car in the pits, got off late. Yeah, where is he? He's in 15th. He'll be fine.
Hard to be not frustrated too. Patience. They'll get back up there. It takes a lot of patience.
Sometimes I think that frustration can do something special, though. I feel like we see that with drivers where, you know, they get knocked down at some point in time. Sometimes it's out of their control.
I wonder if we're going to have any more booth guests this year. You know? Like we had Tony, we had Matt, and we had Danica for this race and last race. Wonder if we'll see any more.
Let's check with Regan on our leader.
Like you see Chase Briscoe out front having a very strong run early on in this race. You guys were mentioning earlier about shifting, who would and who would not be shifting. Chase Briscoe, one of those drivers that told me not only did he shift all day Saturday in practice, he planned to shift the entire race, every lap. In testing here in the offseason, he shifted every lap testing as well. So very comfortable using those gears for him.
Takes me back to the Coliseum out there in the class race. He shifted pretty much every race there too. I think we just saw Chase Elliott in the wall a little bit. Maybe it wasn't Chase.
I think that was Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon, another green card.
That was Dillon. And that was with the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Looked like that was coming off of turn 2.
Here's a look.
Ooh, got loose.
Ooh, damn.
That's pretty heavy contact for not only him, but also Kyle Busch. Kyle was trying to stay off of him, didn't mean to. Austin checked up, had to get off of him. That's part of what we've seen with this new car. When these guys get
Kyle racing too aggressively here.
in a hurry, and I think Austin Dillon knew that, had to really come up out of the gas to save his car, and was right in the lap of Kyle Busch.
I think they both looked like they were out of control because Kyle was close enough to actually hit him, and Austin was way up the track. So that's just a matter of pushing it and pushing each other to get by.
And Kyle is now 16th while Dillon gets away in 12th. Just ahead of Kevin Harvick there.
There's one guy that knows how to get around Phoenix. It's Kevin Harvick. He's, as I've said before, has a lot of finesse. He's really executes the corner really well, and he's won 9 races here.
So let's talk about the streak on Harvick as you watch his telemetry, and let's get this out of the way. The record, all-time record in NASCAR for consecutive top 10s at one racetrack. Harvick is 1 race away from tying 2 of the all-time greats, Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt, who each had 18 straight top 10s at one racetrack. Harvick has 17 here. He was asked yesterday, what will that mean to you to tie that record? He said, not a thing. I'm not counting. It doesn't matter. Well, he's looking for wins. But after his career is over and he opens the book and sees that stat, it's going to mean something. Today, maybe not so much.
Sometimes it takes a couple decades to get perspective.
Chase Briscoe leading over Joey Logano. We'll go side by side.
PTI, I need the PDF, COB, aka EOD. What's the ETA?
ASAP, FYI.
LMK. HBD Gordon. HBDY.
Oh, well, look at this GIF. It's GIF. FWIW.
ROTFL.
You see my IM?
TLDR.
What?
Too long, didn't read.
Okay.
We don't need any more acronyms, but we could all use more ways to save.
PNX, YOLO!
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
Doesn't reach.
When you step into a new day, determined, committed, willing to take on whatever's asked of you, that new day is yours to own, yours to shape, and yours to be proud of. Ram, J.D. Power's #1 brand in new vehicle quality.
Right now, during Ram Truck Month, get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
We glorify the outlaw, not for his deeds, but for his spirit. With just a wheel and a prayer, a 3-day racing celebration on sacred circuit grounds. NASCAR makes its way back to Austin, Texas for the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix race weekend this March. 3 days, 20 turns, 1 destination. Tickets at NASCAR at COTA.com.
Oh, caution's out. Tire. Tire on track. I don't know whose tire that is. Oh, that's Corey LaJoy's tire.
So smooth.
There's a reputation on the track. One that can be brand loud enough so the whole world will see it coming. I am the NASCAR Xfinity Series. I am NASCAR.
As you saw, we're under caution for the second time today for Corey LaJoy.
And we will have a late stage restart. Assuming we'll go back green with like 8 to go in the stage.
Right side of your screen, hard impact with the wall on corner exit. That fractures the wheel, the tire takes off. And I believe that was Cody Ware that center punched what was left of that wheel. Here's a different look.
It almost looks square, but it was the center part of the wheel. The hub's still on. You can see right there, brake, rotor, and everything else is on the right front.
The angle and the impact just take it off the wheel.
See way back in the back, hits the wall. Oh, the wheel's on its side.
Yeah,
That's
another
what
car,
it is.
51, ate it.
Yeah, but he ate the tire, but the wheel was actually sliding down. You know, it wasn't rolling, so that's why it looked square. It's not what you want to hit. You can see the damage on the front. Cody Ware right there.
Not much damage considering how hard that hit was. And there's the lug nut.
Yep.
The center lock nut. And I'm not sure if that was a factor.
I'm pretty sure, though.
Well,
maybe not sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Garrett Smithley will get the free pass as LaJoy has taken his car to the garage. A couple of takers toward the back. So, Clint, you're saying because that single center lock wheel nut was sitting by itself, it was not damaged in the crash, it just fell off.
It tells me that it came off, and you know what follows it? You know what that holds on? The wheel. So if that's laying on the ground, the wheel's following it.
Regan?
Well, Mike, you saw on the screen there the 12 car of Ryan Blaney coming down pit road, had that speeding penalty early. This offered them the opportunity to do something different right here, try and get that track position back as fast as that race car is. They said, let's go ahead and pit now.
He had climbed to 16th the competition caution. Kyle Busch came in with him. Now there's Cody Ware. They've inspected damage on the front of his car, sent him back out. Ross Chastain exiting. Whoa! Harrison Burton coming in.
Making friends again, Billy?
I like to keep my enemies close.
Guys, excuse me. I didn't quite get that. I'm hard of hearing.
Oh, hey, don't forget about the tense moment, too.
What'd you say, Tim?
I'd say suspenseful.
Aren't they the same thing?
Can we move on, guys? Please.
Alexa, turn on subtitles. And dim the lights. Okay, dimming the lights.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of boot camp, or a petty officer from 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably serve and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
Right now, the big switch is happening across the country. Small businesses are fed up with big bills and 5G maps that are mostly gaps. They're switching to T-Mobile for Business and getting more 5G bars in more places. Save over $1,000 when you switch to our Ultimate Business Plan for the lowest price ever. Plus, choose from the latest 5G smartphones like a free Samsung Galaxy S22. So switch to the network that helps your business do more for less. Join the big switch to T-Mobile for Business today.
I'm gonna be very
legendary. For me, make way for me. I'm gonna be legendary. Legendary.
Alrighty, ma'am, that will be $15. I'm gonna do you a solid and pay you in a tattoo.
I prefer cash.
You don't think I'd be any good?
It's Jackie Chan from Dragon Lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna order pizza.
Welcome to Flash. Premieres Thursday on Fox. And stream the first 7 episodes on Fox Now or Hulu.
Before we go green, here's today's race strategy sponsored by Liberty Mutual.
Yeah, Mike, based on the history, if you've run 10 or more laps and the caution comes out, you need...
All right, going back green.
Don't be greedy early and use all your sticker tires up. Remember what happened at Las Vegas last week? They only have 9 total sets to run this entire race, Mike. That's your Liberty Mutual race strategy.
Thanks, Larry. Chase Briscoe. William Byron will be on the front row for the restart ahead of Logano and Elliott. Now, Denny Hamlin.
Going back green here.
19th. He said maybe we should have come there. Hamlin reports his car is very tight in traffic.
The sun came back out, as I could see. Look at him. Look at him stringing out. Too competitive, man. Guys, it's not a competition. Oh, wait.
And look at Blaney back there. Be careful. 4 wide. Here comes Chastain. 5 wide on the bottom. Look out! That was really close between Chastain and Blaney.
It's tough to execute too, you know, not knowing how much room you have to exit. You really rely on your spotter a lot to be like 3 wide, 4 wide, 4 wide.
Chastain took 2 tires on that stop in the 1. Second place battle on the left. William Byron's your leader. Chase Briscoe, who led 20 laps at California, most he's ever led in a race. He led 18 here so far.
Getting way up there in 1 and 2. And what I noticed with William Byron, the leader, is that he looked like he was taking that fast qualifying line in 1 and 2. He gets down to the bottom, lets it drift up, have its head, get on the throttle, have lots of room for exit, pull away.
7th, Christopher Bell looking back, and here comes Larson, who does not go to the apron this time, side by side with Joey Logano. Larson's the red and white car. Now pulls even with Bell. who gets a better jump off turn 2. Now just in front of this group, the hometown hero, Tucson's Alex Bowman. Jamie?
Well, I talked to Alex about how much they've struggled here, and he said, I've had to take a brand new approach this time. I've been watching onboards of my teammates. They are all so good here, much better than me. I'm adapting to their driving style. It's the anti-me, and it was a struggle for him yesterday, but it's paying off right now. So Danica and Clint, have you guys ever tried to adjust or adapt to a teammate's style, and how uncomfortable is that?
73 degrees in Avondale, Arizona. Pretty nice. Not too hot, not too cold.
You'd even have drivers swapping cars. Like, you know, Tony Kanon's jumping in my car at Indianapolis to go, okay, let me show you how fast you can go. But the thing is that you can never be that other driver. So you can use them for inspiration and to re-baseline, but you still have to make the car your own.
Yeah, but along those lines, I think fast cars go fast, and with these organizations, and they're willing to work together, especially when you look at a camp like Kendrick Motorsports, where all of them have won races, that tells me your setups are probably pretty close to the same. So if you're going to keep it down that road, you better learn how to drive like them.
Chase Briscoe in second, Chase Elliott third. They've got a good gap back to Tyler Reddick, and it's one more at the line to the end of stage 1. Blaney again is a rocket ship. He restarted 24th. He's up to 13th. Not going to get any stage points, but it's going to be
It's a very short sprint to the finish of the stage.
Well, if you're going to gauge and judge those two cars that have to go to the back, Blaney being able to charge up through there like you said, Hamlin, I've been watching him. He can't go anywhere.
So William Byron wins stage 1.
All 4 Hendrick cars in the top 7 as we get the green and white checkered flag to end stage 1. William Byron.
Caution's out.
Career stage win, his first of the season and his first at Phoenix. Willie B from Charlotte, North Carolina is your stage 1 winner.
And Doug.
And it's easy to customize your insurance at libertymutual.com, so you only pay for what you need. Isn't that right, Limu? 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 Sorry, one second. There he is.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
A new era of pro football beginning in April.
The USFL officially kicking off. 8 teams battling in 43 games. It's more football, more opportunity. It's good news. The bottom line is we all love watching football.
We're announcing the 8 coach. Good coaching is a great start.
2022 USFL draft is open. First name quarterback Jay Bass to hire now for football. Whatever it takes to win. Standalone football fans have been waiting for this moment. Now, spring football is back.
To make the most of March on FanDuel Sportsbook, you really gotta believe. You might believe in live betting or parlays. Feels good, don't it? To believe?
And the lead has evaporated.
But there comes a point where even the biggest believers stop believing. And that's cool too, because with cash out on FanDuel Sportsbook, you can leave a bet anytime you think it's going south.
Like I said, you gotta believe to win in March.
Until you don't. Both work.
New customers bet $5 and instantly get a $150 site credit bonus guaranteed.
You can go 2 Filet-O-Fish. You can go 2 crispy chicken sandwiches. Or you can go spicy. One thing you can't go wrong when you get the Filet-O-Fish, crispy chicken sandwich, or spicy crispy chicken sandwich. Any 2 for $6 at McDonald's.
At the Wanoa Golf Club, our fully stocked pro shop is opening April 1st. With spring just around the corner, be sure to check out our upgraded driving range.
Okay, food is ordered.
A restaurant to relax in at the end of your round. Don't delay. Join today.
If you need a bulldozer, backhoe, boom lift, anything to lift, push, pull, or dig on that job site of yours, come see old Clarky. You want a warranty? I'll get you a warranty. On almost any machine, new or used, we
Check my TikTok I made, a new one. Sup, Sam? What place is Kyle Busch in? Kyle Busch is running 16th right now. William Byron wins stage 1. I'll check out your TikTok window.
That's who I am, and that's who I care about.
Watch
watching Fox 68, WSYC 68.1.
Welcome to Six County Auto.
No, not a dealership.
It's time to sign, baby.
Never go to a dealership again. Go to vroom.com to buy your car entirely online.
The USFL is coming, starting April 16th, with a historic inaugural game. The New Jersey Generals take on the Birmingham Stallions in primetime on both
Cincinnati, who got last place in 2021. Well, I know it's better than this. I know we lost the best player we had, Nani. But we should have won. We should have won that. Oh, we should.
Wait, Val, is that your voice? Is that your voice?
I'll be here watching my Chiefs play. I'm ready for it. I
thought maybe you'd be there calling the game.
I just called what I'm going to see.
Jamie.
Christopher Bell making his way down pit road has two new over-the-wall members. This will be their second pit stop together. First one was great. Timing was on point. A four-tire stop here. They're going to tighten him up a bit. Just a little too free in the 48 of Alex Bowman. He was good with those last adjustments. Air pressure really helped the drive on that 48. Regan.
The 14 to Chase Briscoe just needs the back of that race car on the track a little bit too much or more. That means it's too loose. He can't get the grip he wants. The 9 car of Chase Elliott, he's having to be very cautious with the right front of that. He can drive through the right front and not turn the car. And the 24 Blade Iron just a little bit tight initially. Better with a cyclone tire. So.
Here's the Ram race off pit road. Chase Elliott +2. William Byron drops 3. Kevin Harvick up 3.
That's your voice.
Christopher Bell's stop here. The jack is down, but the wheel wasn't on. Not tight.
Better to catch that then.
Style up to 24, stage 1 winner. Hey, Willie B, it's Warrior up the booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Stage 1 winner. How about you, man? You were my pick. Fastest car. I thought you were in Saturday's practice. I like your long run speed. Tell me what you have for a race car.
Yeah, I think so far so good.
I made 2 about the fucks that are on Twitter called VT fans. So you're just salty, Winval?
William Byron has led 13 laps so far and is our stage 1 winner for Hendrick Motorsports.
Entresto is the #1 heart failure brand prescribed by cardiologists and has helped over 1 million people. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It could cause harm or death to
The nasty Virginia Tech fans on Twitter did all of us dirty.
or if you've had angioedema.
The fans can't do you dirty. It's only the team.
Low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
The battle for numero domino uno is just getting started. The pressure for perfection gets intense. I can see we're one off here.
Hard to do my throat.
All new Domino Masters, Wednesday after The Masked Singer on Fox.
We are the center of everything NASCAR.
The core of the sport you love.
From the garage at Daytona
to the champagne at Phoenix.
Ready to go,
NASCAR Race Up, weeknights at 6 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Ready, set, go. Get a great deal on a better crossover when you lease the all-new 22 Toyota Corolla Cross LE with all-wheel drive. Lease just $289 a month, 36 months at Burdick Toyota. Shop BurdickToyota.com.
My F is for the people. I made it just for you. For the seasons who like action. For the seasons on the move. And don't forget the season reward. This seems dangerous, sir.
I know.
Check Duke basketball Twitter and look for the score and look at the replies to it. I'm sure the score will be their first tweet, their most recent tweet. Usually, sports Twitter does that. When they lose, they just don't tweet anything else for like a day. Oh no, they did. All right, oh, there it is.
yours again. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost service plan with tire rotations, oil changes, and more for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Ready, set, go. Get a great deal on a better crossover when you buy the all-new 22 Toyota Corolla Cross LE with all-wheel drive. Now just $27,576 after 500 TFS cash applied at Verdict Toyota.
You're watching Fox 68, WSYT 68.1.
Duke fan or the Virginia Tech fans just roasting Duke.
If you fill up a shell, if you use advanced auto parts speed perks. Dude, I'm way ahead of you. You saved at the pump? Yeah, I saved at the pump. The pump? The pump. He saved at the pump.
Now you can save at the pump when you shop at Advanced Auto Parts. Learn more at Advanced.
I don't think fans cry when their team loses. Yeah.
It's my turn.
Seems pretty rare. Seems not like a proper reaction.
67 laps complete in Phoenix. Let's take a closer look at the setups today with the Ford Performance Cutaway car.
Yeah, Mike, we've been hearing about these drivers shifting, so let's go and we'll show you this 5-speed sequential shifter. It no longer has a 4-speed transmission in it. Now, the shift lever is still located to the right of the driver on the drive shaft.
You cried?
You see it in first? Now, all he does is just keep clicking it back, second, third, fourth, fifth. You see the rod that goes through the firewall, and there's a little joint right there, and it hooks on top of the gearbox. Now, downshifting, you just go back forward with it. You just keep clicking it forward. That's one reason it's a little easier to shift with the sequential shifter.
Thanks, Larry.
That was always something really tough with shifting in this H pattern that I noticed is going from sequential to then paddle in an Indy car is that you'd be going around a right-hand corner and you'd be shifting to third.
BJ McLeod got the free pass, so we are set to restart. 4 cars that stopped at lap 49 did not come in at the stage break, so they're up front. Blaney, Kyle Busch, Custer, and Burton will lead them to the Geico restart zone, which is right in the middle of turn 4.
Well, he's back to the point, but he's on old tires. See how he does on
Back green. Stage 2 is underway. Man, those cars sound beautiful. Oh my God, look at them. Oh my God.
Briscoe and Byron and Larson lowest on the track.
You know, as the race keeps going and you get more changes and you get the car a little closer, you get a little braver, you know the track, you're comfortable, and then all of a sudden it's 2.
If you want to check the Duke TikToks made, you can, because I wrote everything for
Blaney holds on. Along with Kyle Busch, they maintain first and second on those older tires.
Kyle Busch running second.
For second place.
It's so important right there in the first lap if you're Ryan Blaney to fend those guys off. You have to come off of turn 2 still in that lead. If not, you're just like you said, stuck in a 3-wide, a 4-wide pack. You get mired back to 10th, 12th. Now you're on a deficit on tires. You're in big trouble.
What if Virginia Tech lost? Their fans would have been sad as well. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't do that. I mean, unless we beat the Yankees. The Yankees are the team that I will do that to because it's like that's understandable. They're our rivals. But I don't just like make fun of every team that like my team beat that my team beats, you know.
I guess that would depend if you're expecting a short run or a long run.
I do it with the Yankees. I do it with the Nets. Because fuck the Nets. Fuck the Yankees.
You didn't really have those cards to play. You play the cards that you're dealt, and they didn't deal themselves very good by speeding on pit road. They're digging out of that hole, putting themselves in position, getting that clean air track position back. You know those guys are going to be coming on new tires, but nonetheless, let's make the most of this clean air and get out front, get gone as far as possible. Long run, if it happens, we might be in trouble, but I still like to play.
Cedric inside of Martin Truex, 13th here. Now, during that last pit stop, we showed you the
Stayed up till 6:30 in the morning making them.
Jamie with an update.
Well, Mike, I had mentioned that they made a couple of changes since last weekend, and the front changer, Dwayne Ogles, and the Jackman
So WinVal, is it 10:37 for you right now? Yeah, you're 6 hours ahead now.
And you can see as soon as he pulled that trigger, he knew it. He reached up and hit it, go back the other way, reverse, and man, quick mistake, a little mistake, but it's such a costly mistake.
Fifth place heating up here. Tyler Reddick just ahead.
It's 9:37 for you? Huh?
And there's Ross Chastain to the outside.
I thought you were now 6 hours ahead of me because.
By the way, the center lock wheel nut is threaded.
Wait, so I'm confused now because of daylight savings.
Other side, so that when the car's rolling forward, it's always tightening, putting tightening pressure on all four lugs.
Yeah, I thought you. Wait, so you were 6 hours ahead of me, or? I always thought you were 5 hours.
Lap times deeper in the field, and now I'm watching him. He's on Reddick and Byron, and now battling it out definitely slows you down, but he's right on him. Obviously, air is no big deal, and I think his car is handling good. I don't know. I think he's one to watch. I think he's going to make up a few spots. Jamie?
And Danica, you're on it. I talked to Kevin just before he got in the car today, and he said this has been the most straightforward race for them. Just normal. The car is good. He's been able to push it, trying to get in that comfort zone that he has around Phoenix. Now remember, on that first stop, he stalled it exiting the box.
So yesterday. So yesterday, were you 5 hours ahead of me or 6 hours ahead of me, WinVal?
Just trying to go where they're not. That's the hardest part.
Battle for second, right of your screen. Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch. And remember, Chase Elliott has 15-lap newer tires than that Toyota does.
Oh, damn, you were 6. I always thought it was the other way around.
He didn't obviously learn a little bit of lesson with the 3 car getting loose in front of him, kind of in his lap. That 9 did the same thing. Kyle checked for him a little bit. No harm, no foul.
Fourth side by side. You saw it from Harvick's onboard as Chase Briscoe keeps moving forward. Now he and William Byron side by side again. Will Harvick shoot the middle? No, closes up on him.
I got a feeling Kevin's going to get a little frustrated. He's one of those guys that gets fair to some extent, but if you're in the way too long, he'll move you.
And that's exactly what happens here. I mean, basically, essentially, you got
1 more hour of sun.
right now, and you can see those two groups. Willie B down in the 24 on the bottom. His teammate Chase Briscoe on the 14 on the top. Where do you go? You go through the middle. It's kind of no man's land. The track's slick, dirty, not a lot of grip, but you got to again, you got to go where they're not.
They're about to
My
have
pizza's almost here.
comes Kyle Larson underneath Tyler Reddick, trying to catch this group.
There you see Kevin finally getting the low line. A different line for him in 1 and 2. I wonder if that will work out in the end.
Ryan Blaney, well out front, 2.5 seconds up on Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, William Byron, and Chase Briscoe.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help. Ozempic is proven to lower A1C. Most people who took Ozempic reached an A1C.
I love pizza at McDonald's too much. Yeah, now it's just pizza. I used to eat McDonald's a lot. Now it's literally just pizza. Well, no, because it's just such a good deal for the pizza. I get 2 of them for $20. You know?
Ozempic isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Ozempic and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Tire off.
Type 2 diabetes zone? Ask your healthcare provider today about once weekly Ozempic.
1 day stop eating pizza. I haven't eaten pizza in like 3 days. It's not a lot. Someone's got a tire off.
Master the drive in the all-new Toyota GR86. Master the drive in the all-new Toyota GR86.
Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway.
Wait, that's new.
All right, I'll be back. I'm getting my food.
Subway's refreshing with better ingredients, better footlongs, and better spokespeople.
You gotta refresh to be fresh.
Listen, guys, our numbers are down. I am really concerned with that.
They shouldn't be. I'm sorry to say. We're gonna go goal line.
You're gonna get steak, right?
Yeah. Need more football? The USFL kicks off April 16th on Fox and NBC.
NASCAR on Fox is sponsored by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR. 87 laps complete in Phoenix. Ryan Blaney has maintained his 2.5-second lead on Chase Elliott. That's when we went to break. Ford, Chevy, William Byron third. Kevin Harvick up for fourth. He restarted 10th. Tyler Reddick fifth. Kyle Busch has fallen to sixth on those old tires. The other two drivers that gambled and not stopping at the end of stage one. Cole Custer back in 11th. Harrison Burton back in 20th.
I'm telling you, Kevin Harvick's coming. He got by Reddick. He got by Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch looks like he's starting to struggle. I wonder what he's saying on the radio. And he's right on William Byron.
It's a great point.
Fourth
Fastest
place.
man on the planet, laying some laps down, gained 6 spots since the restart. This is the Kevin Harvick that we hoped and probably thought we were going to see at Phoenix.
I'm back.
There's telemetry on Harvick.
I'm back.
Sounds like they're out of the throttle for a long time.
Definitely out of the throttle, but you hear shifting to what I was really looking forward to seeing is his brake pressure right there. You see just a little bit of brake and then
Tire.
off of it. That tells me he's got his balance of his race car very neutral, rolling that.
Oh yeah, that one.
Get off that brake as fast as possible.
Actually, I'll be back in just a sec. Gotta do something real quick.
About a quarter of a second in the last lap or two, Regan.
Yeah, Mike, and a few laps ago, Ryan, who's way out front, came on the radio, said he's got a little bit of a vibration in the steering. Not too sure where it's coming from yet. Something to keep an eye on with that 12 car, though.
That's always comforting as a driver. I actually took my family around in a 2-seater ride a couple of years ago, and I said, oh, there's a little bit of a vibration in the car. And they got in and they felt that for themselves and thought, oh man, now if a driver says they've got a vibration, I know what that means. I thought it was gonna, like, we were gonna lose wheels. That's one of those things that the crew, basically, crew chief's just telling you, let me know if it gets worse. Another thing that sounds so fun as a driver. You're like, okay.
You can see that resin getting pushed up more and more and more. The other thing I see right there is Harvick running the resin off of turn 2 a lot more than William Byron is. Now he's going down the bottom of the racetrack. You'll hear a downshift. I think he got loose actually getting into the corner there and slid out from underneath of it. You can see he lost some speed. He wasn't able to get back to the gas as quick as he wanted.
I had to use the bathroom. I had to use the bathroom.
See the difference how he rides that line longer?
Everyone's got a piss.
Really gotta be turning to be able
What pizza do you buy? Domino's.
And not only turning on the throttle, which is so hard to get a car to do. That was Rodney Childers telling Kevin that the 24's got smoke in his cockpit in front of him. What's that smoke from? Is that electrical smoke? Is it tire smoke? I would be concerned if it was the tire smoke.
I'm keeping an eye on it. They're all around. Two up on the bottom.
You heard how quick that downshift was, guys. That's something that's an aid, right? You get in there, it helps slow the car down, but if you're timing,
Why don't you get the 5? I do. That's what this is.
it can break those rear tires loose, get you loose, and in the wall.
That's why I do it, because it's so cheap.
So one thing that you're seeing is, you'll see it right here. Watch him. There it is. You hear him downshifting. Helps him slow down.
You can smell my pizza? Honestly, I can't even smell my pizza right now. Man, no, I can't. It doesn't smell that much, honestly.
This is something that I was curious. Will lap times slow down enough in this race that they reach over and grab them a gear?
They've got that high line in 1 and 2. It's such a wider line. They probably care about more.
Watching Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson, 6th and 7th. The lead is closing up. Ryan Blaney's lead over Chase Elliott is now down to 1.3 seconds, and that's half what it was 10 laps ago. Remember, Blaney was last in the pits for tires at lap 49. Elliott, 15 laps later.
I just like pizza, Jaden. I just like the pizza.
The people need to read it.
I can't read it.
It's because you're like 4.
Switch to progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the
Link?
sign says.
Sorry.
Eliminating grays.
You should get the Batman pizza.
Your hair. With just for men, easy comb in color.
Oh, that was really stupid what I just did. Oh my god.
Results.
Let's get this meeting
Did you
started.
catch it? Don't worry, there's a slow-mo feature. Don't worry, we can slow it down for you. We can slow it down for everybody that missed that.
People know that
What
breakfast
can I
is half
say?
off when you order through the app. So no games.
Wait, why did I
Choose wings.
Oh, that was really stupid what I just did.
People getting caught.
It's time to make a stand. Start a new day with Trilogy. No once-daily COPD medicine has the power to treat COPD in as many ways as Trilogy. With 3 medicines in 1 inhaler, Trilogy helps people breathe easier and improves lung function. It also helps prevent future flare-ups. Trilogy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trilogy more than prescribed. Trilogy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Take a stand and start a new day with...
Wait, let me try that. I might just expose myself right here, Winbow. Let me try that. P? Okay. Wait, P-O. Alright, alright. How about the other one? Oh, fuck! Shit, y'all caught me. Fuck.
Visit Indeed.com/hire.
NASCAR on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Complete in the Ruoff Mortgage 500 at Phoenix. Ryan Blaney on 15-lap older tires.
Bruh.
Maintained a 1-second lead.
And that's got every crew chief on pit road looking over their shoulder. Hey, raising an eyebrow to this and what they've been able to accomplish with that decision. Can we do that and get by with it towards the end of this race? If push comes to shove, an untimely caution or something, you bet your butt they're going to be trying it. I would.
Hendrick Motorsports trying to sweep the West Coast swing. And right now, they have their cars packed in the top half-dozen spots there. Elliott in second, Byron in third, and Larson in sixth.
And Kevin Harvick right here is having so much trouble passing William Byron. He was way faster, as you alluded to, Danica. Then he gets to the 24. That 24 is running the outside line, the preferred groove, if you will, and it's forced him to start driving differently, using more brake, not being able to capitalize on the things that got him there. When you get to somebody's bumper and they're running in your line, now you gotta find a new way to get around this place.
He is getting to the tippy top of the field, though, and that does make it harder. I mean, they're all running, they've slowed down about a second, but they're all running very similar times up there. Top 4 cars, mid-28s.
Now, but for Kyle Busch and 7th. The Gibbs Toyotas are all together. They're back in 14th, 15th, and 16th. Mark Truex, last year's winner here, back in 14th spot. Here is Larry with today's Subway right combination.
Yeah, Mike, let's talk about Mark Truex Jr. in shorter tracks. 6 of his last 7 wins came on tracks 1 mile in length or smaller. Last year, won the spring race, finished 2nd in November. He has led over 4,500 laps at tracks 1 mile and under in his Cup Series career. Now, mind you, just inside the top 15, almost reminds me of last year. James Small, major adjustments to that 19-car mid-race. Next thing you know, he went to victory lane, possibly the Subway right combination for today.
You know, that 19 has a real knack for turning it around. I feel like there's a lot of races where he might be a little bit off, and then all of a sudden you see him emerge at some point late in the race, and they tend to figure it out.
Alex Bowman having a top 10 run here against Joey Logano. And here's Ryan Blaney trying to become the 10th driver in a row under age 30 to go to victory lane.
Now this is where I see Ryan, he'll have trouble with these older tires. At that deficit that he's in, if you're in clean air and all that air is on your car, you can optimize your lap times. You start getting in dirty air, catching these lap cars, I think you'll see the 9-car Chase Elliott start to eat him up.
Regan?
Mike, you see that 9-car Chase Elliott? They were very loose with that race car yesterday. Just always one change behind, but Alan Gustafson told me earlier he felt like they got caught up on those changes and this car would be very good. Something else he pointed out as this race plays on, he said, if the compound on the top of the racetrack wears out, that will be an advantage to them in that 9-car Chase. Lumps right at the bottom here. Keep an eye on it as this plays out.
He's within 0.6 of a second of the lead. Here's Joey Logano. Let's show you what happened 2 laps ago. What else starts with L besides Logano? How about loose?
Well, we saw him in qualifying yesterday. Downshifted, got back on the throttle. I talked to him afterwards, and he said, you know, it's good until it's not. And, you know, you see that moment there, the same thing happened. It looks like they might still be fighting some loose.
But what I see with these drivers when they get loose, they don't trust this car anymore. You know, they're learning this car. In California, in Vegas, you saw those guys didn't pull out of and abort completely out of the gas, try to ride it out, if you will, kind of hang on to it. Now you're seeing, just like Austin Dillon did and Logano, they're completely bailing out of the gas and making sure they keep that thing underneath of them because they don't trust it.
Did I fart? Probably. I don't remember.
They used to with this car. Then when it gets steps out, there's nothing that.
I probably did though.
Speaking of stepping out, Harrison Burton stepped out exiting turn 2. He got into the wall, and the leader is closing on Burton in the 21.
They got loose in. Car got out from underneath.
Winval, did you see me expose myself? Well, not like that, but I got exposed.
Drop a lap to our leader here. Looking for Bubba Wallace over at race leader Ryan Blaney, who has now been out front for 77 laps of the 114 we've run so far.
I'm defeated, feel mistreated. I'm so angry, I'm singing a song. Cause I'm paying so much for home internet and that's just wrong.
I've got T-Mobile home internet. I feel happy. Great. Very happy.
Good for you.
Look how much money I'm saving right now.
Wait, really?
There's no hidden fees, no price hikes, one core.
Grow up.
Introducing T-Mobile 5G home internet. Just $50 a month. It's that simple.
Innovation usually looks something like this. But what if it didn't? What if it looked like a family truck that powers a family home? Or an ordinary drive made extraordinary? Let's change what innovation looks like. From floating around in your own personal space capsule up here to what we could build for all Americans. Down here.
So with Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more?
Yeah, home, car, motorcycle, all bundled together. Just like that breakfast burrito.
So can I get chorizo?
Yeah, metaphorically, yeah.
Carnitas.
Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken.
Oh, bacon?
Oh, wait, there isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce. Can I get chips?
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burritos.
Fox is awful.
For bundling made
Everything's awful.
Geico.com.
The KFC chicken sandwich is only served one way. Straight from the fryer, piping hot, and Kentucky Fried to order. If you don't like it this way, you'll have to go somewhere else. KFC, it's finger licking good.
They go to commercial as soon as Chase caught Blaney. Yeah. It's like, why don't you show that battle now?
I need to try it first.
Hey, can we show you something? I'll allow it. Something new.
I love surprises.
I mean, really new. Like a new car.
Well, this looks fun.
And a new schedule.
Hang on, we're keeping the road courses, right?
Yeah, Chase, we got you. And a new legacy in the making.
Hey, I just want to race.
New garages to call home.
Vamos, amigos.
And a whole new reason to love what we love.
Burnouts. Winning. Racing.
I am Nascar.
With 3 races complete this season, here's who's made it to Ruoff Mortgage Victory Lane so far. Austin Cindric struggling a bit today. Kyle Larson.
Caution.
Running 6th, and Alex Bowman currently running 9th. And we're under caution for Christopher Bell, who is coming off turn number 4, spun down the back.
Oh, boy.
Right rear flat.
Dude, he literally has the same crash as he did last week. Well, not the same crash, but like the tire bouncing around and everything.
Now the problem is he's got to go a whole lap before he can enter pit road. And Bell makes it to the pit lane. Brad Keselowski will get the free pass here at lap 119.
NASCAR should just not allow a TV deal to be signed that doesn't allow them to not go to commercial break under green flag racing. Like, there's no reason we should go to commercial break during green flag racing. I'm fine with a side-by-side. If you want to do side-by-side, fine. Go ahead. But during green flag racing, gotta keep it on. Under caution, I don't give a fuck.
Some of the fastest laps we have seen today. Said he just needs a little rear grip on entry. He's a little bit loose. Air pressure taken out of the right rear was the call. A 4-tire stop for Harvick. Regan.
Well, Chase Elliott in the 9 car feels like he's hurting the right rear of that car just a little bit too much. Too bouncy with that tire. Feels like there's way too much air pressure. Wants an adjustment to help that out. The 24 of William Byron does not like the adjustments they've been doing. That race car will not turn on the front. They want to go back on the last changes. And the 12 of Brian Blaney came on the radio and said, my tires feel like they're pretty hurt. Tight is the main issue with that race car.
Chase Elliott first off pit road. Gains the 1 spot with 4 fresh tires. Caution flag number 4 for Christopher Bell in the 20.
Jaden, why do you keep saying bruh? You need to chill with that, Jaden. Because Bell spun out? Oh. Well, that makes sense.
Whenever you crack open a bush light, the mountain starts singing.
It's cold and it's smooth and it's waiting for you.
What is going on?
Hit it, Giant Kenny G.
So smooth.
Head for the mountains of Bush Light here.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all.
I want some beer, but I don't have any beer.
Or when they were in. A Marine just out of boot camp, or a petty officer from 73.
It's only a year and 2 months, 3 months, until I'll be able to legally buy beer.
Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
I'm already full. I only ate like a few slices of that.
Dog food.
I'm gonna go put this in the fridge since I'm already full.
Get more to your door with DoorDash.
For the first time since his club was built at Madison Square Garden, Beast Brock Lesnar with the biggest disaster in his WrestleMania opponent, Roman Reigns. It's an all-new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on Fox.
Welcome back to Phoenix. Here's how the Coca-Cola family of drivers are faring. Joey Logano in 9th, Austin Dillon right behind, Denny Hamlin 17th, Daniel Suarez, lots of Daniel's amigos here. He is in 19th place, everybody on the lead lap. With the exception
My room is so messy.
7th on back, Burton, Wallace, McDowell, Stenhouse, Castle, Ware, and Bell, 1 lap down. McLeod and Smithley 2 laps back. Brad Keselowski got the free pass on that caution. A lot of families in the grandstand. Good to see here in Phoenix. We reviewed additional footage and saw that Christopher Bell did not spin from contact, went around by himself.
Yeah, just getting too much out of the car. I think that takes it back to that dirt truck mentality, man. I can hold on to this thing. I can keep it out. And you're seeing just like Logano, he bailed out of the gas big time, kept the car underneath of him.
Well, Ryan Blaney did a great job in that stint on worn tires, up 12 spots from where he'd been at the time of that caution.
You need the 5 car in general.
And Cole Custer up 10 spots. With that gamble, we may see more of that as the day goes on.
Oh, we will.
Ready to restart, Elliott and Blaney once again.
Oh yeah, I do need that car.
That was a great start by Blaney. I mean, that is such a fine line. You can't let the leader, you can't beat the leader to the line, and he was right there. I think that's why you're seeing him just door to door with him.
And Ross the Boss Chastain, number 1.
Man, those cars sound so beautiful, man. Just the roar as they come up to you. Like you can hear that roar right before they get to you, and then I can only imagine what it sounds like as they're passing you. I really just want to go to a race and hear it for myself.
You see Hook, that yellow line right there, but you also see the 8 of Tyler Reddick not all the way up, kind of down on his door right there. Very, very vulnerable. Hard to get into the corner. The cars wanting to be loose on this low area.
Chase Elliott has the lead after that restart, but he's not pulling away too far.
There's a little 3 wide for 10th place.
All right, now it looks like he's pulling away.
Side with Harvick taking 3rd.
Sure, I think he just found that outside faster than William Byron did in the 24. Kind of snookered him, if you
Larson in the picture, then Tyler Reddick, Ross Chastain, and here's 8th place. Chase Briscoe outside Austin Dillon. For the lead.
Why is my dog barking?
I like this battle. I think we've established, Ryan Blaney has to be the best car here.
Why is he barking? Alright, here comes Blaney, though. Blaney is looking to try to battle Chase again for the lead. Here he comes. Lost a little time there.
I agree, Clint. I think that he's really fast. I think Ryan Blaney and Kevin Harvick right now look like the.
This is some good racing.
Harvick is his next target is Ryan Blaney.
Ooh, why is he trying to take the outside? Chester!
Regan has been a long road back to the front for Hamlin.
Well, Mike, that's right. It has been a long road, battling a very tight race car since he got back in traffic, but not to pile it on this last pit stop, though. They had an issue getting that car full of fuel. Malfunction with the fueling system of it, getting the fuel into it. They're going to be very close if they can make it to the end of this stage if it goes green.
Wow.
You saw Blaney get loose right there as the wake cross in front of him to chase.
Oh, here comes Blaney. Here comes Blaney. Using the bumper. Just very slightly. And he takes the lead from him. Can he clear him? Can he clear him? Will he clear him? That was a good pass. Some good racing here. That was a nice pass for the lead.
For 5th place, Larson tried the inside without good effect. Now he goes to the outside to try to get around Tyler Reddick, who has also led a ton of laps this season.
I used to pull this move in IndyCar every now and again at short tracks where I'd come out of the corner and I'd get a little bit of a run, but I'd dart out so that in the mirror I'd fill their mirror real quick and it looked like I got a better run on them than I really did. Yeah, and they gave me a lane.
Those space shuttles over there, I don't know, that doesn't work over here in this good race, this real race in a NASCAR. How about that? Huh? IndyCar. No, I love it. I'm teasing.
Race fans are race fan.
Always wanted to drive one of them.
I just wasn't quite.
I'd love to drive an IndyCar.
That move as often in a stock car.
I'll tell you what, Kevin Harvick, I'm agreeing.
IndyCars look fun. Not as much as I'd love to drive a stock car, but
Excuse me, Ryan Blaney are definitely the fastest cars on the sheet right now. Elliott trying to hold pace. Got him in the mirror now. All right, spotter, where's he running? How can I do this? I got to try to find my groove all the while. Keep him behind me. I need to hold on to this clean air as much as possible.
Here's one I wouldn't have expected. Harvick right now is running 3rd. That is his best running position of this season so far. There's your Xfinity fastest lap last time by. Ryan Blaney under 28 seconds. Kevin Harvick 2nd quickest.
You knew he was bound to show that, right? I mean, he had the speed on old tires, and he was holding pace with those guys, fending them off. Now he's got fresh tires, evenly matched with the competition. He's going to be hard to handle.
9th place. Austin Dillon's had good runs here at this racetrack as he battles Joey Logano.
The other thing that you have to watch and pay attention to is you can see, all right, you heard me talk about it, that preferred line on the outside. That stuff's wearing out with every lap and every
NASCAR had Elliott versus Elliott? What do you mean?
As we get through this race, it's going to start wearing out. As you heard that crew chief of the 9 and Alan Gustafson talk about,
I don't know what you're talking about.
guys really planned that far ahead and saying, man, do I want to tighten this thing up? Because I believe by the end of the race, potentially we'll be on the bottom and maybe need a little freer balance on the race car.
I think that's what you're seeing. You see cars swapping positions. I'm watching Chase Elliott and Kevin Harvick, and at first it was Kevin up high and Chase down low, and then it was swapped, and then it was Chase up high and Kevin down low, and it looks like the playing field is evening out preferred line. And so, like you said, Clint, this is something to plan ahead for.
140 laps complete. Ryan Blaney, the race leader. And our entire Fox family saddened by the loss of Jack Simmons last night.
Oh, really?
Heartbeat of Fox Sports since the network began its sports coverage in 1994. He was part of 13 Daytona 500s and numerous other major sporting events. Strong ties to the military, lasting support of the troops. Jack Simmons, deeply missed today.
No matter what you do, who you are, or how much money you earn, when it comes to doing taxes, don't go it alone. Jackson Hewitt Tax Pros will make certain you don't miss out on a single deduction. Get the biggest refund you deserve at Jackson Hewitt.
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh, and Subway's refreshing their app. So you can customize your favorite footlong, set a pickup time, and jump the line. Oh, here she goes. I thought she was actually gonna jump. Subway keeps refreshing and refresh.
Hi, I'm Mike. And I'm Tom. And we're the Basement Brothers. Did you know that up to 50% of the air you breathe in your home is air that comes through your basement? A wet, damp basement can be a real problem that will worsen asthma and allergies, affect your indoor air quality, and even damage your valuables. We'll transform your basement into a dry, usable space and improve the air quality in your entire home. We're the Basement Brothers. And we preserve and protect your home's value. Call Woodford Brothers today for a free, no-obligation estimate.
Our inventory is massive, all at auction-new prices. Check out our Jeep Celebration event during our site-wide sale. Whether you're looking for a new Ram or Grand Cherokee, they're priced to sell. And we're offering 0% on select models. Also get a free car wash with every test drive. And we're your zero-down leasing headquarters. We want your car. Get top dollar cash or trade. Plus, we'll buy out your lease early, even if you have over a year left. Experience it all at BurrettMotors.com, your Oswego Superstore.
I know this may look like a classic rooftop chase scene, but it's an Nissan salesman ad.
Right on cue. This Rogue's got more power than that CRV. You might want to hold on.
What is this screenshot?
0.9% APR financing for 36 months on Altima.
The action never ends, but these offers will.
Thanks for watching Fox 68 WSYT. That's complete. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. With you for every mile on the road to greatness. Goodyear, more driven. Ryan Blaney leading Chase Elliott by a second and a half. Kevin Harvick another 6/10 back. William Byron another full second back. No Toyotas in the top 10. Truex is 11th. The leader of that group, Joe Gibbs and 2311 Racing. Toyota all but had a 1-2 finish last week. They were 2 laps away from Kyle Busch going to victory lane when caution reared its ugly head, and that changed everything.
Well, man, it's frustrating. I'm sure as a team, when you're not fast, you're scratching your head. I'm sure everybody in the Toyota camp is putting their heads together.
Kyle Busch was that close to a victory last week. He's currently 12, 10 seconds back of the lead. Bobby Wallace has gone a lap down. His first car 1 lap down. He's in the lucky dog position.
I saw what you sent me on Discord. I don't understand what it is, though. It's just a screenshot.
Survival mode for the past month. It's been a cultural change to adjust and adapt to this new race car. But because of the fact they got to test here just in January, they learned so much. It gave him comfort that when he was able to unload yesterday, he felt comfortable. And as you see there, he's back to happy Harvick, and so is the car.
In his happy place. 17 top 10s at Phoenix for Harvick. Now, Harvick has led laps under caution this season. But right now, 3rd place is his best running position under green.
Look at the name.
Since the season began.
And for that team, I know them. Heck, he was my teammate for the better part.
Oh, they spelled his name wrong.
Rodney and everything. I know that they were looking forward to this race. You know, if you need to get your season, you started back off on the right foot, looking for a change in pace, they were all chomping at the bit to get here and unload and get this race underway at Phoenix.
Let's check with Regan.
Like a couple laps ago, the 24 team got on the radio, told William Byron that some other teams were shifting sooner than him getting into turn 3 and found some speed doing that. I know we've got Jamie McMurray in the Fox studio right now looking at that same data the teams are looking at. Jamie, can you see that when it's that precise to 1 car length difference?
Well, Regan, it is. You know, there's a lot going on. Obviously, the shifting, the braking that we're seeing all these guys do. William Byron, though, has done an amazing job all race long.
Thanks, Jamie. Byron in fourth, 3.6 seconds off the lead. His Hendrick teammates are all in the top 10, but for Alex Bowman, who is 13th. Only one car in the garage as we close in on halfway. That is Corey LaJoy, who lost a wheel back at lap 47 and hit the wall.
You saw those drastically different lines, and I talked about it earlier with Cole Custer in front of Kurt Busch right here, especially off of 2. You know, Cole Custer diming the corner and really got that shot off the corner, keeping both tires. You know, I always talk about that left rear. I need that left rear to stay down and dig it. And a lot of times, oftentimes...
Apparently Clint Boyer's Twitter has been hacked. He might not know because he's busy reporting on Fox. I'm going to look.
Always had good speed with what Kurt Busch is doing right now.
So I know at home you're trying to win Clint's cash. Let's take a look at one of those.
Oh shit, yeah, it does look like he's been... And his account is private right now.
Drivers at Phoenix will have the best finish.
I hope you picked Ryan Blaney. He's looking good so far. But I tell you, I picked William Byron. I thought his practice speeds were good. You know, Keselowski is certainly having...
Yeah, it definitely looks like he's been hacked.
That's what I love about those questions. You know, trying to pick those ahead of time and interacting with fans, and it shows you just how good our fans are and how much they pay attention to our sport and who can capitalize and get all my money again.
Well, there is Brad about to go one lap down to Ryan Blaney again. Keselowski had gotten the free pass at lap 119. Here we are 38 laps later, and he's going to drop one lap.
You know, someone I've been watching is Eric Almirola. I know he's only running 14th right now, but his lap times have been looking steady. He's like really close to the car in front. He looks like he's anxious to get by people, and it's just not that easy, as we've talked about. It's not easy to pass at Phoenix. I'm wondering with the track changing and being able to use more lines, maybe that'll open up. But Eric looks all right. He's a sleeper to move up.
He's a contender, top 10 in all 3 races this year. Nobody else can say that.
How is it hacked? So it's just people saying like, someone hacked it and said like, hello Twitter family, I have a very special promotion going on. Every PS5 you see here is retail price and free shipping. First come, first serve, and all proceeds will be going to charity. My DMs are open. And that's pretty much the picture. It's just a bunch of PS5s.
What I'm saying by that is in the top 5, I'm starting to see the old Hendrick boys. There's 3 in the top 5. They're starting to take charge, starting to work together. We got to keep an eye on that.
Ryan Blaney building back up to a 1-second lead over Chase Elliott as we take you, Fox, side by side.
I didn't think we'd see a boring race all year, but I'm not gonna lie, this race kind of did it. We're past halfway. I mean, still a lot of racing left.
seriously? Guys, abort mission. Get your helmets. You guys are gonna love this thing. I told you we should have just called them.
They say big things come in small packages. Well, at Richmond Raceway, big is how we roll. Huge race, colossal thrills, massive spills, epic parties, and an unparalleled fan experience. And of course, one ginormous weekend for the whole family at America's premier short track. The NASCAR weekend at Richmond Raceway, April 1st to the 3rd. Get your tickets today at richmondraceway.com.
As a professional bull rider, I'm used to taking chances. But when it comes to my insurance, I don't. I use Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. And by switching, you can even save $665.
Hey, Tex. Can someone else get a turn?
Yeah, hang on. I'm about to break my own record. Yeah! Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. In NASCAR, the journey begins with one simple start. Turn, bump, win, and celebration. I am the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series.
Jeff Gluck said, "Don't fall for it," and someone fell for the scam. That sucks. Phoenix is always an average race. Yeah, I just thought that the next gen would fix it, but I guess even the next gen can't fix this. Well, he's not giving away PS5. It's the guy said in the tweet that it's selling for retail price with free shipping, but all the proceeds go to charity. I just don't know why you have to hack Clinton Boyer for that.
This is the 13th race in which Blaney has led over 64 laps, but in the prior 12 occasions did not.
But Clint's Twitter account right now is private, so.
Ross Chastain currently in 7th place. Here's Ross talking about brakes.
I got a good amount of brake shake in the one. You told that's making me loose. If I'm just getting looser on entry, back feels light, but the wheels visibly shaking in my hand.
A brake shake.
So, all right, hard to diagnose here. Always, the heat, the brakes want to be at a certain optimum temperature, right, to work well and get the most out of them. Here, you want to get these things hot, obviously, under all the braking, getting into turn 3 and turn 1 that you are. But as they cool off, you can't get them too cold. If you out there and you find a groove like we were talking about with Kevin Harvick, where he wasn't using as much brake as the others, if they get too cool, those things will vibrate and shake violently. And I always felt that more coming to pit road. When they cool off, boy, they sure shook hard.
Yeah, Clint, and you think about it, they're kind of spread out right now, so you're getting a lot of clean air into the opening that cools the brakes. And one other thing we were discussing earlier this morning, I'm being told that these aluminum wheels, that they're letting the brakes run a little bit cooler because they also have bigger openings in the wheel itself. So I think there's a lot of things contributing to the brakes running cooler.
Good point.
But it's also a needed thing, there's no question. To be good on a long run, what do you need? You need to try to keep the temperature out of those front tires so you don't get tight. And the best way to do that is stay off the brakes, building that temperature, building that pressure.
17 laps to go in stage 2. Let's crank it up.
Crank it up.
Laps to go in stage 2. Turn 2 has been a trouble spot for Ryan Blaney. That is where Chase Elliott has been closing fast.
It really has, and it's all in his lap traffic. Blaney seems to be having a little bit more trouble, kind of losing the nose, if you will, in the wake of the lap traffic. And man, it's allowed Chase Elliott to really close in.
Here's 2 laps to go.
Slide job right here on Christopher Bell, and you see him get loose. Look at the right rear chatter. You see the tires, Mark? Had that right rear chatter, and I'm telling you, that's as close as it gets. Once that starts chattering out from underneath of you in that part of the corner, you are in trouble.
Here's what Blaney had to say.
A little bit over on temps, don't like that. You know, do I need to get in there and get out of the wake of this lap traffic, stuff like that? Yeah, don't just keep doing what you're doing, kid. You're leading the race. 9 over's not that bad, is it, Larry? I see what that.
It's not so bad.
Right.
But the biggest problem with this car is I'm looking, there's nothing on the front end, and there's no tape. My biggest concern, how do you cool it down?
Get out of the way.
Larry, tell us.
You know, you got to get in clean air, get that thing back breathing fresh air, which is exactly what he did.
Well, no traffic ahead. Now watch Brad Keselowski in this replay, the 6 car, who is 1 lap down. The purple car up front. Hearing Eric Almirola may have just brushed the wall.
Woohoo! Definitely got in the wall. Not very hard. And again, going back to this car and how strong the bodies are.
Forgot it was Sunday. How do you forget it's Sunday? Kyle running top 3 lap times later into the run. That's good.
If there's anything wrong, they can. Do they pull it out? Is it so strong they can pull fenders?
You don't have to pull it out. It pops right back out. No harm in it. But what you don't want to do, and what we've seen, is get hit hard enough to actually bend a suspension component. You said 5 to go, and you can see the sense of urgency with the 9 for this battle for the stage win. These are important points.
Kyle Busch is still running 11th, though.
Right there in that shot, you can see that resin really starting to wear out down there in 1 and 2.
Now they have broken away from Kevin Harvick by 3 seconds, Jamie.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick's car is taking a turn for the worse. He told the team, taking the air pressure out of the right rear did not help. I am terribly loose, plowing the middle. So they're going to put the air pressure back in and take a bigger swing at it for this next round. It's heating up
Childers, Harvick's crew chief. Sixth place is the battle. Reddick and Chastain, two drivers who've led a lot of laps this year and attracted a lot of notice, solidly in the top 10. Right now, Joey Logano would earn the last stage points. 6 Chevys and 4 Fords in the top 10 right now.
Now, if I'm Chase Elliott, seeing these two lap cars side by side right here, this is my only chance. This is the last chance to get, you know, in a situation to put that 12 in where you can use these lappers as a pick. But I don't think it happened.
The race is 2.5 hours from my house. Oh, that's cool. You should have went. You should have went, my dude.
To wash up and kind of do a slide job, enabling the 9 to stay running his position, but with the 42 being there on exit, loses all your momentum.
Blaney into turn 3. Elliott to the bottom, and they round off turn 4. Blaney gets the stage.
So Ryan Blaney wins stage 2.
Third, side by side, Harvick holds off Byron. Ryan Blaney just became the 6th different driver to win a stage.
And there's the caution.
Ryan Blaney, for Team Penske Ford Stage 2 winner.
If my taxes had come, I would have. I got $388 from my tax return. It doesn't even make sense. I don't even know how I got that much. Because, like, my friend who works the exact same job as me, we work together, he only got $25. He only got $25 from his. So, I don't know what I did differently.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of boot camp.
You got 2,800? Damn.
Kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably serve and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
At Metro by T-Mobile, you can upgrade to 5G and get more.
And, like, my friend, he has a kid too. He has a almost 1-year-old baby at home. So he definitely needs that money, you know.
From the most affordable unlimited plan with 5G included. So whether you're heating up your grill game or upgrading your movie setup, now is the time to upgrade to 5G and get more. Only at Metro.
It's cold and it's smooth.
Kenny G, how'd he get up there?
Head for the mountains of bush life here.
eBay Motors. They have all the right parts at the right prices. Whether I'm on 2 wheels, 4 wheels, or no wheels. Let's ride!
Every big idea, every game changer, every how they do that starts here, the blank page. Artists and writers know the tyranny of it well, but so do developers.
Hi, WinVal.
CTOs, the new creators. To them, we say, let's create something that changes everything.
How many hours a week have I been working? It's actually been pretty good recently. Well, for a long time I was only getting like 5 to fucking 15 hours, which was ridiculous. It's like, how am I supposed to, like, I don't even have anything to pay for. Besides $300 of rent to my dad. That's the only thing I have to pay for. But it's like, I wasn't even making enough for that. But now they've been giving me, like, you know, like I got like 20 hours this week. I had like, I think 22 hours the previous week. I get 37 hours this week. 37 hours this week, which I'm pretty happy about.
Welcome back to Phoenix, stage 2 in the books. Ryan Blaney from Chase Elliott.
That was your question? How'd you guys have the, how'd y'all know?
Briscoe, Dillon, Austin Dillon, and Logano got the stage points. Ty Dillon will get the free pass. Sweepers working.
Which, I mean, I kind of get why they were giving me less hours for a while. because, like, you know, the winter months is, like, slower for them. They don't make as much money, but it's like 5 hours is a little ridiculous, you know.
Coming off the caution for Christopher Bell's spin all the way to the end of stage 2. Jamie?
Nine-time Phoenix winner Kevin
Yeah, so this week I have Tuesday 11 to 5, Wednesday 11 to 8, Thursday 11 to 6, Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 11 to 5, which means Saturday I will miss the truck race, but I won't miss the Xfinity race. So they have a double header next week. Yeah, next week 2:30 p.m. is the truck race, and 5 p.m. is the Xfinity race. I get off at 5, so I might miss the very beginning of that, but I'll be live.
Tyler Reddick with a big gain right there. I almost thought he had Kevin Harvick coming off the pit road.
Where do you work? I work at Dairy Queen, my friend. Can't decide if I want Little Caesars wings for dinner or the TGIF wings you make in the oven.
Most consecutive top 10s at any racetrack ever. Earnhardt, Petty hold the record. Kevin Harvick could tie that today.
Should play a game after the race? Maybe.
Hey, Kevin Harvick, it's Boyer Danica, Mike Joy up in the Fox Sports booth. You got us? Yes, sir.
Fuck Harvick.
I know you were looking forward to this racetrack. It's here, and you are too, up front, knocking on the door of a huge record with that. 9 wins here. How's your car, and what do you need to be better so you can win this race?
Yeah, we were a little bit too tight through the center that time. It still fell off on the exit, so we just got to control the fall off a little bit on the exits. But good car. Everybody's doing a good job on pit road. We just keep battling here and see what happens.
All right, buddy. Keep it up. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Well, that sounded like Happy Harvick to me. Now, Chase Elliott was first off pit road. Almost got out of there a little too quickly. Oh, grab that gas can.
As a Main Street bank, PNC has helped over 7 million kids develop their passion for learning through our Grow Up Great initiative. And now, we're providing billions of dollars for affordable home lending programs as part of $88 billion to support underserved communities, including loans for small businesses in low and moderate income areas. So everyone has a chance to move forward financially. PNC Bank. See how we can make a difference for you.
Hey, Bud. Thanks for coming out to cheer me on.
Dad, I'm always here.
I'm always here for you, too.
Okay, go, Dad.
Thanks.
No, everyone's passing you.
Go. You got it, Coach.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
I need to try it first.
Most bladder leak pads were similar, until Always Discreet invented a pad that protects differently, with 2 rapid dry layers. For strong protection that's always discreet. Question your protection. Try Always Discreet.
When's the race next week? The Cup race? The Cup race next week is at 3:30. Oh wait, no, 3, sorry. It's at 3 p.m. next week.
Toyota, let's go places.
Wait, I thought we were taking away a Richmond race.
And the same creamy mac and cheese, crispy fries, buttery biscuits, and delicious sauces.
I thought we were taking away one of the Richmond races. I'm looking through the schedule and turns out we didn't. I thought we took away a Richmond race.
Every detail is critical and every second counts. That's why Verizon Frontline is built for 5G to help enhance situational awareness and improve crisis response. Verizon Frontline, the advanced network and
They have better portions, but Little Caesars has a flavor, or has a...
What does Nascar do
as a flavor I'm curious to try.
Watch the revs, mind the shifts.
I mean, Little Caesars will definitely be cheaper.
Didn't think so.
Little Caesars will definitely be cheaper. I had like 4 slices of that pizza and I was already full. To most people that sounds kind of normal, but like for me, so like sometimes I'll get those 2 pizzas and I'll eat them all and I'll eat both of them in like 30 minutes. But not this time.
Actually, he wouldn't meet with me. I couldn't find him. I wanted a meeting of the minds. I wanted to maybe do a tap dance on his mind after that. Man, that was a terrible day. Why does everybody get to capitalize on that except for me?
I was on the back straightaway, sitting in my car, just listening to the crowd roar, and I'm like, I want to see this brawl.
Check this out. All right, now, the reason we bring all this up is there room enough in a booth this size for Clint Boyer and Jeff Gordon next week? Because I'm leaving.
That's right, and I'm ready for it. Bring my man back. 24, Jeff Gordon. Like SS with a navigation. He's coming back.
I just heard that song the other day.
Wait, Mike Joy's not gonna be in the booth next week?
And he is too, and I'm looking forward to having him. And Mike, you can see this, right, guys? It's good. You have Danica and Jeff. They're both about the same height. So when
Jeff Gordon in the booth next week.
we can both look and roll our eyes and be on the same page with one another, right over the top of his head.
Next Sunday, only on Fox.
Sometimes I'll barely eat any. Like it's weird. Like I go through like little phases. Sometimes I'll just constantly be hungry, and sometimes I'll just eat a tiny bit of food and I'm just already full. And it'll like those phases will last like 2 weeks.
The rear of his car got loose, spun the tires a little bit.
And they're only 4 wide exiting turn 2.
Only.
Somehow it all funnels down to 2 abreast for the lead. Elliott outside.
Did they say Mike Joy wasn't going to be in the booth next week?
Closing right up on the apron.
Well, here he is, guys. We've been talking about him a lot. Tyler Reddick in his 8 car made good work at this restart. Now he's competing for the lead right here at Phoenix.
Made good on that pit stop. Picked up 3 spots. Had a 10-9 pit stop.
Everybody on fresh tires and trying to get the most out of them in these first couple of green flag laps.
He takes me back to Kevin Harvick. I don't know exactly what a little too tight in the center. I didn't like that taking air out of the right rear. Maybe put it back up and I'm a little loose, light on my feet.
He ended up saying loose off was the worst though in the end. Right
because
off.
you're tight in the middle.
Let's go back and look at the restart. Watch Harvick in the 4. Let's see what happens here.
Spun his tires. Sure did. Just didn't get a good jump, spun the tires, and man, now look at the repercussions. You're 3, 4, 5 wide.
Cars on the lead lap. Justin Haley, the first car, 1 lap down. 115 laps to go. And at least 1
Same. I'm the same way. I eat one Big Mac, then I'm hungry. But last week I ate 3 bags of chips after a bowl of noodles. I remember one year during the baseball playoffs, like that entire month, I was just never hungry. Like I would eat my dinner, and I would only eat like not even a quarter of it, and I was already full.
Yeah, look at this inside right here. Check this out, Danica. Yeah, that's right. Right there, the camera. Not only the mirror up top, but the camera. You can see everybody in the rear view with the camera. Has both options. Like that.
What would you pick, Clint?
I'm terrible at cameras. I like the old analog stuff. You know, that old school.
Such a different view as we've heard. You know, you have to adjust to one or the other. There's such different depths and views, and it's probably a little confusing to go from one to the other. So I'm betting these drivers are using one or the other.
Ross Chastain. It's a great run for him. He's been solid all day long. keeping pace with William
Yeah, I didn't even know they had the cameras in the car until last week. Championship race needs to be at a different track. Yeah, if this is the championship race, dude, if this is what that's gonna look like, then fucking. Like I said, I have nothing but good things to say about this new car, but this race has just not been all that, you know. Ugh.
He's my pick. He's third.
My church years ago did a barbecue, went and I barely ate anything, felt bad because I kept saying I was looking forward to it. Yeah, and like, or I hate, like, sometimes my dad will take me out to eat, and then, like, sometimes, obviously most of the time I'm going to eat all of it, but, like, there was one time where I just didn't eat, like, barely any of it, and I just felt really bad because he took me out to eat, and I just barely ate any of it.
Toyota top performer right now in 11th, trying to break into the top 10 here against Daniel Suarez. Last year's winner here.
Yeah, this is the first race this year that's not, like, 10 out of 10. Well, I don't know. Last week wasn't 10 out of 10. I'd put last week, like, 9 out of 10. Last week was, like, a 9 out of 10 race.
There's his downshift. One of the only ones I've heard doing that. And I want to take it back to our conversation that I talked about.
I'd put this at, like, a 6 out of 10. I love the restarts, but that's about it.
Keeping your car cool. Both engine temperatures and your gear temperature, which these guys have a gauge on that gear tip and have to keep control of that. So shifting too much.
But there's still 107 laps to go.
Probably do. I wanted to clean that up from earlier.
11th place here, Joey Logano on the inside, battling Suarez and Bowman.
Man, up front, it's heating up. Ryan Blaney. Looks like Chase Elliott's.
But lately, I've been hooked on eating gyros. I've never even heard of that.
Ryan Blaney, he's making a move. He's about to pass Tyler Reddick on the inside in 1 and 2.
Tyler Reddick passes Ryan Blaney for second. Now he's gonna go try to chase Elliott for the lead.
And that spotter is clear down here in 3 and 4, looking off into the distance at those cars coming at him. Hard vantage point to make that clear. Now,
Just use that rear view camera. You know, nothing sees everything.
that thing will lie to you too. I've had that problem.
Look about a second back from Blaney, and Kevin Harvick is coming. Recovered after spinning the tires on the restart. He's now just about 1 second off of Ryan Blaney. And he's going to have a mirror full of Kyle Larson.
Toyotas are struggling bad. Yeah, they are.
There's Kyle.
The highest running Toyota is in 10th.
Very beginning really quickly. Kyle Larson didn't run in the back for too long. He's been in the mix. He just hasn't been in the very front mix. But now we see him. He's in 5th place. A lot of open air.
Chase Elliott looking for his first
Greek dish, pita bread, beef and lamb, with veggies topped with a. See, I just eat shit food. I just eat like burgers and pizza. That's why I look like this. That's why I got this big old belly.
Made it so it can power our homes. We took the vehicles businesses use to keep the lights on and made them run on the same thing that turns the lights on. We took the original 0 to 60 head turner and gave it 0 tailpipe emissions. We took the familiar and made it revolutionary.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it. And of course, they love the savings they're going to get with Geico, but it goes beyond that.
You can get them at Arby's.
Heard that before. You deserve to save. I know. I need you to hear me. You deserve to save. I deserve to save.
I mean, he has a way of making you feel seen.
Bundle car and motorcycle insurance and save at geico.com.
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh, and Subway's refreshing their Italians. So we're taking this to Italy. Because Subway now has Italian-style capicola on the new matzo meat and supreme meats.
Love the smell of Italian food.
Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing.
You love closing a deal, but hate managing your business from afar. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed, you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Eliminating grays is as easy as combing your hair. With Just For Men Easy Comb in Color. Just twist and comb. Getting natural looking results.
Let's get this meeting started.
Has never been easier. The most men trust Just For Men.
Blaze for impact. This is awesome. It's Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. As the baddest superstars on the planet are unleashed in prime time. All new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8 Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
99 laps to go in Phoenix. Chase Elliott leading Tyler Reddick by half a second. Ryan Blaney another half second back.
You're eating chicken nuggets and rice?
Guys, I love going first. The first pick gives you the opportunity to take the best car. He won the pole.
You know, I used to not like chicken nuggets.
Ryan Blaney in this 12 car. I'm really interested to see.
I mean, there's some chicken nuggets I still don't like. No, I think it was just because my dad always got like the frozen chicken nuggets and you just heat them up.
They had to start this race at the rear of the field, but he's just kind of lurking back there, just about inside the top 5. Get a late race restart, you just get him up front like here in November, or maybe Fontana a few weeks ago. Kyle Larson will do the rest.
I'm going with my guy, Kevin Harvick. I've been talking about him a lot. He's running up front. He's going to make a good change on that last stop to be in the right place at the right time. He's going for his 10th win. He's on a 46-win-less streak right now. I'm going with Kevin Harvick.
Well, Danica, all season long, we've heard about Tyler Reddick and the problems that he has had with his legs. Today, we haven't heard one word about that. He is quiet in that race car and happy, running in second place right now. I'm watching Tyler Reddick.
He's having a great race, but it is Hendrick Motorsports looking to sweep the 3 West Coast races, and they have the lead right now with Chase Elliott. And keep an eye right there. And those are your Credit One Bank ones to watch. There are, of course, others. Chase Briscoe in 6th, Ross Chastain in 7th. Here's 11th and 12th, Martin Truex, Joey Logano. And Alex Bowman just ahead.
You can definitely tell, that pressure cooker, the intensity's picking up towards the end of this race, trying to get established, trying to get this, track position that everybody's, looking for. The manufacturer talk is starting to pick up. Chevrolets are starting to show. Fords are there. The Toyota.
He even put him in the oven and it wasn't good. Glad Syndic ain't up there, me too. Where is that man? He is all the way. Fucking, where is he? Damn. Where even is he? Oh, he's in 27th. Fucking loser. 2 laps down. I feel like Brad Keselowski fell off.
Martin Truex in 12th, last year's winner here, is the highest placed Toyota in the race. Chevy's 1-2, Ford's 3 and 4.
I wonder what Toyota feels like might help them the most. I wonder if is it
You want to play PS2, but it's broken?
There was a caution last week. They just needed no caution to come out. They'd had the red, they'd been in victory lane, wouldn't even been having this car.
Micro example, macro of the season is
trouble back straight away.
Oh shit, there's Truex. Fuck you, Truex. Yeah, bitch. Take that, you fucking slut. Take that, you little bitch. Woo! What a great day. What a great day this has been. It just got even better. Truex wrecked. Hell yeah, he did, because he's a fucking pussy. He's a pussy! Pussy!
not the friendliest place to hit the wall with a blown right front, as I have done that. It's a flat, you got a lot of room to exit. Bam.
That did look like a scary wreck, though. Let's see.
Screen, 5th car in line.
Oh, man, that's a hard hit.
I don't know. I saw the car look like it got loose. But maybe it was
His side is ripped. It's not good for my fantasy. Yeah, it's not good for Dom either. Dom picked him.
It had a moment, but the way that thing darted to the wall that aggressively, I don't know if it was the right front or not, but it...
Well, nobody knows better than him. You heard him say he cut a tire down. But that's the end of his day. That's a huge hit. But you're right, Danny, because some of the hardest hits I've ever seen, you know, you don't think it would come on a track like this, but off of that turn 2 over there, it blew right.
Sounds like you were singing the Thunder Buddies song from Ted. Might take my first L this week. I think I might take my first W this week.
How does this change your thinking?
Boy, it's interesting, Mike. I mean,
Even Dom's doing better in fantasy than I am. Dom doesn't even watch this shit.
But you need to make sure you pack it full of fuel because it's right there on the threshold of being able to make it to the end. But who in the world would ever believe we'll go caution-free the rest of this thing?
Who would want to go caution-free to the end of this thing without getting another set of tires?
I picked Logano to win today. He's in 11th.
If you think it could go caution-free.
Yeah, it's a long way to go, Mike, and I've been seeing, you know, quite a bit of tire fall off, so, you know, you may see some different strategies if we did go caution-free. You may see them try to split it up, but I just believe, and I'll share some trends with you a little bit later on in the race.
Okay. There's Martin. He is okay. After a hard hit there, he'll take the mandatory trip to the care center.
Good to see him walk out of the car safely, but fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Yeah, get in there. You're done. You're done.
That happened back at lap 47. There's the AMR safety team coming quickly to the driver's aid.
It's a big hit. Like you said, Clint, these cars are tough, and the whole front is folded in.
Well, this doesn't showcase it like it used to. Without an old car, that'd have been a firewall deep impact.
Mine started on fire.
Hey, you do have a chance.
April 16th, the USFL is coming.
And we still got 90 laps to go. I mean, the race is not over. I think you should get a PSP and play NASCAR PSP game. It's so good. How good is it, Winvow? I don't know if I trust you. I don't know if I trust you, Winvow. Probably sucks.
I guess I'm a general.
I like stallions. They run fast.
I thought they don't even make the PSP anymore. I thought they stopped making that. Because nobody fucking used it. Nobody fucking used it. That's why. I need to watch my language sometimes. You know?
Speaking of winners, 87 people went 6 for 6. Playing Fox Bet Super 6, they split $10,000 of Clint's money. Pending verification of eligibility.
Am I one of those 87 people?
Does not listen. I think I should have worn one of those most of my life.
What?
As both the director and producer in my ears saying they agree with that.
Look underneath. It says, or follow directions.
How about that too there, boys?
That's you, Boyer.
Need one of those shirts. But 87 winners splitting it, you know, $10,000. Last week there was 300 or so.
I got one of them right.
For them. They're going to be able to buy dinner tonight.
My only correct pick was which of these drivers on the fastest lap in stage 2. I picked Hamlin out of like 5 drivers or 6 drivers, and I was right. It's the only one I got right. I always do the Fox Bet Super 6. Just because why not?
What are you going to do? Pit road's open.
I'm going to tie you in there until I get these 4 tires on you.
Why buy a PSP when you can get a Stream Deck or a Nintendo Switch? A Steam Deck? What's a Steam Deck? I've never heard of that before. What's this link? I'm gonna look at this link and then I'm gonna fucking look up what a Steam Deck is.
Was a little bit low on air pressure, but they're gonna leave it alone for now. They're gonna leave the right side air pressure alone as well, but they're gonna go back on that wedge adjustment they made on the last stop. It just wasn't helping. Car felt weird, so they're still working on that. 4 has had good speed. They just need a little bit more. Regan?
Tyler Reddick continuing that trend of having speed every week. The team doing a nice job with that race car as well.
Oh, there's like other tracks.
Wants to free it up just a little bit more. Chase Elliott there. Race car keeps moving neutral for him, which is a good.
How much is a PSP?
And the 12 car, Brian Blaney, not sure if it was traffic or conditions on the track, but that race car was getting too tight for him.
It's Steam's version of a portable console.
3 wide, race off pit road. Elliott's going to win that one.
You can play a good majority of Steam games instead of needing a computer. I'm gonna look up how much that is. A Steam Deck.
Here's another look at it. That's close.
Only 100 and... No, that's something else.
Yes.
There it is, Steam Deck. How much is it?
WeatherTech is the ultimate protection for your vehicle. Laser measured floor liners, no drill mud flaps, cargo liners.
Oh, it's $1,300.
Seat protector and cup phone.
That's expensive. I'm not getting that. $400 for the lowest one. I don't know.
But not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save.
Yeah, I looked it up. I saw 13. I don't know what Jaden's talking about. I looked it up. I saw $1,300. I saw $2,000. I saw one that was like $40, but I think that's just like a case for it. I don't know.
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
And Doug, we gotta tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. And you gotta do it fast.
Woo! 34 miles per hour. New personal record, Limu.
He'll be back. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty,
PSP is how much?
When you step into a new day, determined, committed.
I mean, I'm seeing ones that are being sold for $45, but I'm sure that's like used ones, obviously. On Amazon, they have one for $130.
Number one brand in your vehicle quality. Forged with a sweet, sweet heat. Wendy's new hot honey chicken biscuit and sandwich. A marvel so.
Oh, $239 for the PSP. That's the one I found on Amazon.
Honey chicken sandwich with biscuit at breakfast.
Oh yeah, on the Steam website probably. Yeah, $3.99 to $6.49 depending on which version you want.
Beautiful day in the Arizona desert. Great day for a race. Whether you're enjoying it on your phone or your tablet or just swinging in the hammock there.
That looks nice.
Here's Jamie.
Martin Truex Jr., the reason for the caution, cut a right front into the wall pretty hard. You've been checked and released, but any indication there, Martin?
No, not at all. We'd been getting really loose all day on the longer runs, so we're just out there trying to take care of it there. We gained a few spots on the restart and was just trying to take care of the rear tires. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm coming off a 2 there. I'm kind of neutral free, and then all of a sudden it's just like shot straight in the fence. So must have cut a right front down running up there in the glue or something.
Thank you. Glad you're okay.
Now Ryan Blaney will restart 9th. What happened, Regan?
Like so quick all day long, but had a little bit of issue on pit road. The right rear tire, he had a problem with the nut actually falling out of the gun that puts it back onto the tire. So he's going to have to work hard here at the end of this race to get back up front.
Saw it fall out too. He had to reach up. It was right off the bat. It fell out, and he had to reach over. And I think he has another one on him. You saw him reach up. And
Wait, Blaney got a penalty?
Into the gun. Just that little bit of time, little bit.
Yeah, Blaney.
All that difference.
Oh wait, no, he didn't get a penalty.
10-second pit stops here. 11-second pit stops.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He did not get a penalty. He just had a slow stop.
Happened to even see it.
Great stop for Chase Briscoe. He will
They have Madden on PSP. It's actually fun. I'm like really good at Madden now. I'm like too good at Madden now. I think I need to raise the difficulty because I'm on Pro, and I'm just like every single game I'm breaking the rushing yards record and the passing yards record. Every single game, pretty much.
Chase Briscoe got a great start.
And I'll get, like, if I try really fucking hard, I can probably get like 70 points a game. Live stream Madden tomorrow, I might.
William Byron had his hands full in the middle of 1 and 2.
But I want to go back to the. All right. Yes, Briscoe got a good restart. He's there because his team gained 4 spots on pit road. Thank you very much, boys. I appreciate it. Now let me go do my job. I'm going to get a good restart and put this 14 car out front.
I think that's called teamwork.
I like that.
He's out there in clean air while the battle is back in 5th.
Link.
William Byron was stuck on the bottom the last lap around, had his hands full. Looks like
Oh, it's Madden 09. Why would I want to play that? Dom's not getting Madden back. I hope he understands that. Like, he's not getting that game back. Like, it's just not happening. He let me borrow that game, and I've had it for like 2 months, and he's not getting it back. I mean, he's just not. I hope he understands that. He's got to pry it out of my dead hands.
Significantly, Blaney has not gained a position since the restart.
Him and Tyler Reddick are going at it side by side. Getting stopped up by Alex Bowman, it looks like. It's all about picking the right lane.
Blaney outside of Bowman. And that's for 9th.
I don't know, if I'm a betting woman, I'm saying that the top is probably the safest bet when it comes to the line to run. What do you think, Clint?
Well, it certainly is, but you got to be able to run that bottom and be good out of the bottom. And you know, one car that I saw had a really good restart and capitalized on the conversation we're talking about is that 22 of Joey Logano. Really haven't heard much out of him, and man, I tell you what, after that restart, Briscoe and Joey Logano, check it out.
Where'd he come from?
And look at this cat, Ross Chastain. Jamie?
What an impressive couple of weeks for Ross Chastain. Last week at Vegas, got the first ever stage win for Trackhouse. Led 83 laps, finished third.
Best Madden comeback.
A very productive practice. A fast race car didn't have to adjust.
Big issues for Kyle Larson right now. Believes this race car is having an engine problem. Right now, the team has got him cycling through the pages on the dashboard.
What kind of kick was that? Like, how do you even do that kick?
Last time by here in turn 4, he was right down on the apron. Not for the dog leg, but in the middle of turn 4 as he paged through there, trying to sort things out.
He's definitely down the cylinder. You can see all the momentum that he loses down the straightaway where he comes off the corner right there, dipping to the
Larson has that issue.
down the straightaway better than him.
Maybe. No, it definitely looks like Larson has an issue.
It's almost like he picked up speed in the corners.
Built-in traction control.
Yeah, that's right. You sure struggle down the straightaways.
Maybe he's not. Maybe I'm just tripping.
Oh, yeah. He's just falling way off now.
Yeah, no, he definitely has an issue.
I think he's going to pit.
Yeah.
See if we can address it.
Well, that sucks.
Kyle Larson comes to pit road while Chase Briscoe holds a 1-second lead on Chase Elliott and Kevin Harvick.
Larson with the problem. Seems legit. Chase Briscoe's leading right now.
14 has not been to victory lane in a cup race at Phoenix.
What?
Chase Briscoe trying to be the first.
Clint?
And I struggled here with the SHR car. I really did. We always said there was nothing more frustrating than Kevin Harvick, you know, always so good here. And I I just couldn't figure it out. And
Oh yeah, Larson's hood is up now on pit road. He's got a problem.
What his teammates did. I mean, I did that. Just never could find good grip here and a good handle. Had some time in the sun, but never enough. Never long enough.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that. We talked about earlier, you know, Jamie asked, well, could you drive, drive like your teammate or even a setup like your teammate? And it's, what'd you find?
Yeah, no, I couldn't find it. I never did it. Did my own thing. Speak a different language. And that's what was fun for me, having so many different teammates and everything else, is you hear all the different ways people describe cars. We're riding with Kurt Busch, and I'll never forget him talking about the left front's not talking to the right front. And I'm like, what are you talking about? But everybody's different.
All right, Bubba Wallace has made an unscheduled pit stop for tires. And Regan, what's up with Kyle Larson?
Well, the word from crew chief Cliff Daniels to Kyle was, we are done. Drive it to the garage.
Oh boy, he's out of the race now. Yep, Larson's done. That's the end of his day. Oh, yep. Window net's down. He's taking it to the garage.
Playoffs, points, and stuff like that. Still racing for wins. Put it in a box. Let's head to Atlanta. So that's the question. Do you get nervous when you your teammate, you look over and hey, the 5 car's having trouble? Don't you think for a second the 48, the 9, all of them didn't notice that, and the spotters and everybody else communicating that? So maybe mindful of your shifts. Downshifts, don't over-rev that car. I'm not saying that he did, but those are all things that creep into your mind when you start seeing teammate having trouble.
Yeah, but I think that you see it from not only just like a team perspective, but a manufacturer perspective.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. It's not just your teammate.
No, it's not just your team.
And mind you, there's a lot of Chevys out there that have that same engine under the hood as him.
On the Ford side, Blaney and Logano, 5th place changing hands there. And speaking of teammates, Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon.
Little loose off that bottom. Again, downshifting coming off the corner in the RPM range that you do when you run on bottom. Car slick.
That almost looked like William Byron into Tyler Reddick a couple of races ago. Yikes. 67 laps to go in Phoenix. We'll take you Fox side by side.
I'm going to the bathroom.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive. We were created for officers. But as we've
oh boy.
We've grown to
stretch.
No matter their rank, when they were in. A Marine just out of boot camp, or a petty officer from 73. And even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably served and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
For 75 years, Martinsville Speedway has been the short track in NASCAR. Get your tickets now at martinsvillespeedway.com.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor. Except a bigger Mahindra tractor. Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough. Tougher.
Hey.
Tough. Tougher. Mahindra, the official tractor at Top and Stewart Haas Racing. I'm gonna race this weekend. I'll see you.
Subway now has Italian-style capital on the new Supreme. cream meats and matzo meat, just like my Nona makes when she cooks.
I don't cook.
Wait, what?
It's a good thing he's so handsome.
Subway keeps refreshing and
61 laps to go as you saw Ty Dillon's been in the wall but continues. And Chase Briscoe continues to hold a lead.
77 degrees in Avondale, Arizona.
On Chase Elliott. Watch the 42.
Nice day.
Yeah, I think you undersold that a little bit, Mike. He hit the wall pretty hard right there. That's significant contact, not once, not twice. Probably about 3 times swapping from the right rear to the right front. Be interesting to see. Again, goes back to this car. Old days, that would have for sure been a flat tire here in a lap or two.
We stay green. Watching the battle for 7th. Jamie's with one of Byron's teammates.
Broken valve spring, as Regan reported for Kyle Larson, so he is out. Any indication there, Kyle? Anything that you did to lead to that you know of?
I don't know. I felt it 4 or 5 laps before it was just getting worse. But yeah, hey, that our Valvoline Chevy was pretty good. I thought we were 4th or 5th place car. Just was hoping to be a little bit better than that, but unfortunately the valve spring broke. So. Shop is some of the smartest people out there, so I know they'll address the issue that seems like we've had here these last couple weeks with some of the engines, and we'll come back strong, reliable. So the good thing is we have fast cars, fast engines, and great drivers driving these Chevys. So we'll get some more wins here.
Thanks, Kyle.
Well, he won't get the win today, but he did fly over to California and get him a sprint car World Outlaw win last night. Pretty crazy all the racing that kid does. Bummed out today, victory lane last. I was at a taco truck at like midnight or something.
You think that was tacos?
Flew clear over there. What'd you win? $400 in a taco. Are you sure that was a worthwhile cause?
He probably spent it all for, I don't know if it was tacos. There was some pictures of food on that food truck, but he probably spent it all on.
He's going to be eating tacos again. We better save some of that more about I ain't making none today.
Now, not just Kyle Larson, but did I see on social media that both Kyle Busch and his son Brexton captured checkered flags in doing a little night racing this weekend.
Sure did. Man, I just saw Harrison Burton really sideways crossed up down here in 3 and 4. He has had his hands full all day long. That 21 car.
Austin Dillon 9th, Alex Bowman 10th. So here's what Harrison Burton has been dealing with today.
Oh, you see the frustration too. That is super loose right there. Can't put the throttle down. Hey, I hear you, Harrison. It doesn't look fun. I'm glad I'm up here, not in that car. Need some adjustments.
That tells me the adjustments aren't working, is what that tells me, because we just had stops and it's not better.
Been there and done that at this place. Can be very frustrating if you don't have a good balance in your car. Lose for him, for sure.
Burton is 28th.
These guys are still going at it.
7th and 8th.
Byron in that 24 car was really loose taking off. You know, he lost some spots, was tank swapping in both ends, but it seems like on these long runs it's coming into his own, finally finding some speed, but he's going to let Todd Reddick go. Hey, thank you, William.
So rounding out our top 10 is last week's winner, Alex Bowman, and as we teased yesterday, he and Kyle Busch have a t-shirt war going on.
He's just terrible.
The same guy that backs into every win.
So the Martinsville t-shirt.
Bowman literally does not back into every win he has.
Grandfather clocks for his entire team and gave the rest to Animal Shelter.
Only one of his wins he backed into, and even that one he still had to race really hard. I mean, yeah, it was luck that allowed him to win the race, but he still had to race Kyle Busch. You know?
T-shirts 48% off. That's Bowman's car number.
Well, I'm going to take the last lap of that.
Chicago 2019, he battled Kyle Larson. and beat him. Auto Club 2020 dominated the fucking race. So, still no wins he backed into yet. 2021 Richmond. He didn't dominate the race. Late race cautions definitely helped, but he led the last 10 laps, held off the most dominant driver all day. So that's another win. That's legitimate. Dover, it was pretty much him and Larson were just like, destroying it all day, and he won that race. Pocono, all right, there you got that one. He's had a fucking that race is fair. He backed into that win, but that's one win, Martinsville, I mean, yeah, obviously late race circumstances allowed him to be up front, but he still had to race for it, And then Las Vegas, again, still had to race for it. The only win that he ever has that he backed into was Pocono, So I don't know what the fuck everyone's going on about.
I was just going to ask, if you're in this position, wide open space, the two of you are running away, do you push now or do you push just enough to kind of wait till the end to see if his car falls off more than yours?
Well, I'm going to push as hard as I can, obviously, just like always, and get to him and try to make the pass. If I can't, I don't want to just sit there in his wake and overcook those front tires when I have an opportunity like those lap traffic coming. Yeah, I've been watching this battle back there for third. Kevin Harvick in that 4-car. Ross Chastain ran Kevin down. Now, once Ross got there, they kind of plateaued out as far as lap times, but Ross is right there on the back of that 4-car. You can't say enough about the job that Trackhouse bunch has done. I mean, they're delivering each week in and week out, having cars up front. They're kind of taking a turn. Man, I'm telling you, both him and Dennis have been fast.
Hi, sweetheart.
Like you see, Ryan Blaney leveled out that 5th position after falling back on that last round of pit stops. Just reported to his team a few laps ago, the steering wheel is shaking really bad in that race car all of a sudden. Got something going on with the steering in it, not happy with it, and very tight right now.
Tough to feel it.
I feel like
steering wheel's shaking, the front tires don't work.
I would say that's under braking in the same situation that we heard earlier. Just, on these long runs, you start using less and less brake because you're not in traffic and those things. They cool off and they start shaking.
You start hearing noises, ghosts, things like that?
Only if you're the 14 of Chase Briscoe right now.
Yeah, right. Because he's the leader by 0.6 of a second.
Pretty big deal for that kid and his team, SHR, if they could pull this win off today. Be a big win for their camp and Ford in general. And him, man.
And him, he's beating Harvick right now.
Came in as a rookie driver last year and got beat up pretty bad. Didn't get the results they wanted. They've been strong this year.
Val, you're still pissed about? I mean, of course you're still pissed about that.
I know that 10 car gets a better finish at the end, but that 14, he's been up front a lot here this year.
Jamie McMurray's been watching the data on both these lead cars, and didn't we hear Briscoe was going to shift every lap, every corner, and is he still doing that?
Yeah, Mike, it's been really interesting. We have not been seeing Chase Briscoe shift, but you guys talked about the issue with Kyle Larson and the engines that he uses, and are the other teams going to be concerned? Chase Elliott is not concerned. He has been shifting every single lap. Not worried about the revs that you turn with shifting, the heat that it builds in the rear gear or the engine. Chase Elliott is on kill right now.
One thing that I am seeing with the 14 of Chase Briscoe, in particular down there in 1 and 2, is he's running higher, right up against the wall, risking it pretty good versus the 9 car. I've noticed the 9 car has started to inch up there a little bit, but man, you are flirting with disaster. This much, too much, getting into that corner, you're going to slide up being the wall, and the rest is history.
Race is irrelevant now since Larson ain't in this. Oh, so that's your mindset. That's your mindset.
Tony Stewart, his boyhood hero. He had the Tony Stewart jammies, then he had the Tony Stewart you know, video game. He had all the merch, all the everything. He was 100% Tony Stewart. Now he's got the Tony Stewart boss. Yeah, and Tony's car. And
Well, here comes Chase, though.
He's got lap traffic ahead and a mirror full of Chase Elliott.
I think he's downshifting down there. Do you see how he kind of squirted across the center right there and picked up the throttle? I think that's all because...
So it wouldn't surprise me if the speed's dropping off.
You're bored?
Running high 28s.
Bro, it's NASCAR. We got NASCAR racing. How could you be bored?
Timing this right, got to the lap traffic. This is his opportunity to try to push the envelope and get a pass made. Well, there went the opportunity. But nonetheless, you can see how he was almost just poised and waiting for that.
I'll be back in just a second.
That's exactly what happened.
Don't worry, there'll be more. They're getting into all the lap traffic. There'll be more opportunities to use people as a pin to pick the right lane.
Well, Larry Mack, at the last caution, you were trying to sell me on going 90 laps on this final tank of fuel. What are you thinking now?
Yeah, Mike, I still do not see these leaders pitting because we've got 38 laps to go, and really the pace is only about a second a lap off from their fastest.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to shoot my sisters with air guns. That's literally the entire reason I left. I went upstairs and I just went like, pew, pew, and then I walked away. The Chase and Chase show.
Okay, this is a freezer, not a time capsule. Sometimes the house itself can tell you how a young homeowner is turning into their parents.
Not those two.
Yep, they're gone.
Forever?
Yep.
That there is Progressive's Home Quote Explorer website where I compared home insurance rates.
We don't need to print the internet. Some are beyond help. I will give you $100 if you can tell me what this is. Scotch aid.
It's a meatball. Progressive can't help you from becoming your parents, but we can help you compare rates on home insurance with Home Quote Explorer.
We've got a lot of work to do.
For Toyota, racing isn't all about the numbers. Like 162 Cup wins.
Or 3 Cup Series championships.
How about those 3 Daytona 500?
It's about the thousands of bumps and bruises.
The millions of fans and the endless rain of confetti. It's the countless I love yous. Our success is in a generation of memories. Here's to the next.
Fox Wednesday, The Masked Singer is back. Time to choose your side.
The good, the bad, and the cuddly.
Brace yourself. It's about to get personal.
This person and I know each other.
Plus, be there for the bombshell moment no one saw coming.
They just walked off the stage.
The Masked Singer, all new Wednesday, 8/7 Central on Fox.
I'm gonna be very
Legendary.
This year, there's a whole new season to love what we love.
Burnout. Winning. Racing.
I am NASCAR.
On the front lines, every detail is critical and every second counts. That's why Verizon Frontline is built for 5G to help enhance situational awareness and improve crisis response. Verizon Frontline, the advanced network and technology for first responders.
32 laps to go in Phoenix. Here's your aerial coverage of the leaders provided by Goodyear. Anything can happen as long as you have the drive. Goodyear, more driven. Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, 0.4 of a second apart. That's what it looks like.
And I take it all back to the line that you just saw Chase Briscoe run versus the 9 of Chase Elliott behind him, down in 1 and 2. That 14 car is way up by the wall, right in the middle of the corner. And the 9 can't do that. He can't run right into the wake of him. He's got to go where he doesn't, and it's just forcing his hands to run where he doesn't want to be.
So, Jamie Mack, who's shifting and who isn't?
Yeah, we've been watching it, and Chase Elliott still shifted on both ends of the racetrack. Chase Briscoe, however, has started shifting in turns 3 and 4, the tighter end of the track, maybe because he's running just a little bit lower, as you see right there. But it just seems to me that...
Who y'all got, Briscoe or Elliott? It's the Chase and Chase show right now. Or somebody else. Y'all got somebody else?
And who's able to manage that, and it always seems like the car behind has a little bit of an advantage in lap traffic.
So there's telemetry in for Briscoe.
You know, we very often see the Kyle and Kyle show, but we got the Chase and Chase show right here, 1 and 2. Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe. Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe's the leader right now. Who's gonna win this shit? The Chase and Chase show. This is fun.
Which would include Chase Briscoe, include Kevin Harvick, Ryan Blaney. They seem to be closer on fuel than the Chevrolet camp right now.
Interesting. And I mean, I'm talking right on the...
You think Harvick, who's slowly catching up? Harvick wins this fucking race. That's gonna suck. I have him in my lineup, so I want him to do good for my sake, but, you know, I don't want him to win. Second place, that's great.
I don't know if I see Chase Elliott.
There goes Eric Jones. There goes Eric Jones.
Has developed a penchant for late race cautions. It was with 2 laps to go last week. And here, tire down, heavy damage
Well,
right front.
there goes that little battle for now. For now, at least. We'll have to press pause on that little battle. Well, we'll have to press pause on the little battle because of this man. This man, Jones boy. The Jones boy, Eric Jones. Look at him. Pew! Yep, that's it's gonna put us under caution with only 27 laps to go.
Corners hit the wall, but
These tires we've just seen, you know, sliding the least little bit. They really, they must be pretty thin, it tells me, because they don't slide long, and they're flattened down. But I tell you what, it's promising that this guy's driving a car back. I love what I'm.
and how they were coming apart at Vegas last weekend.
You know what, guys? This could be the make or break stop. Regardless if we have more cautions or not, this might be your last trip to pit road. Think about
Oh yeah, I definitely think this is the last pit stop. If you pit again, you're an idiot. Like, pit here, but if you pit one more time, you're a fucking moron.
But he can break you. No mistakes. We've seen it all day long. We talked about it in pre-race, minimizing mistakes. The 11 car up front had mistakes. The 12 car has been the car to beat all day long. Made a mistake in pit road. At least a little bit of bobble. Do not have a mistake right here.
Eric Jones makes it back to pit road. Justin Haley will be the free pass car.
Man simulates the guy who fell. What? I'll just have to see the video.
Rick Hendrick pledged $200,000 for relief in the Ukraine. For each lap his drivers led last week. That totaled $300,000 this week.
That's awesome, man. I was like, this video is going to be stupid, but then it was not stupid at all. I'm really happy I clicked on that link. Sometimes you surprise me, WinVal. Sometimes your links do pleasantly surprise me. Sometimes I'm like, this link is going to be fucking stupid, and then I'm actually surprised when it's a good link. I'm glad I clicked on that. Thank you, WinVal. My day is better because of you. I'm not even being sarcastic right now. I'm actually being serious. I sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. I don't know how to sound serious sometimes.
Chase Briscoe will lead them off pit road.
9 car had trouble. That's a mistake. I don't know what it was, but 4 tires lost there. Blaney
Chase Briscoe wins the race off pit road. Chase Elliott lost 4 spots on pit road. Kyle Busch gained 3 spots on pit road, but only up to 10th. Harvick's in 2nd right now, man. I'm a little nervous for this. I really don't want Harvick to win this fucking race. It's been It's been a really nice year and a half. I'm serious. It has been a really nice year and a half since Kevin Harvick has last won. Let's keep that going. Let's keep that going.
They put it in the driver's hands.
They certainly have. And he took the answer to
That was a funny video.
They gave him a good stop last time. He went out and led all the laps.
Yo, Harvick is running second right now. Or no. Yeah, I think he is. Which sucks. It's been a really nice year and a half since he last won. I fucking hate Kevin Harvick. And it's been an amazing year and a half without him winning a race. So let's just keep that going. You know? You know? Why do you hate Harvick so much? Why do I hate Harvick so much? Oh yeah, it's because of what he did to Ross Chastain at Darlington that one time. And Ross Chastain's like, well, it wasn't his first Xfinity race, but it was his first Xfinity race with Chip Ganassi Racing. He had won the pole, and he was dominating. He was doing amazing, and then Kevin Harvick just wrecked him. So fuck Kevin Harvick. Not only that, but it's just like, he's a dumbass. He's a fucking idiot, you know? Like, you just hear him talk, and you lose brain cells. He's ridiculous, you know?
He didn't go clear down there. He let those guys have it down there. And why I think he did that is so he could have the track position where he wanted to be on the racetrack when they get to the corner. More importantly, got off of two. William Byron was way down on the bottom on the apron, but he couldn't get off the corner, enabling Kevin Harvick to drive off.
There is definitely a different feel when you're approaching the corner from a completely different trajectory.
All right, we don't talk about it much. I'm talking it's time to go. Time to pick. What are you going to do if you're the leader here? Jamie McMurray, you're on here. And Chase Briscoe are the leaders. You going to take the outside or the inside?
Listen, history tells us you want to take the outside, but based on watching the race today, I'm taking the inside. I'm cutting as much of the dog leg off as I can. I think that the resin they put on the outside is starting to wear off, Clint. The inside lane's going to win this restart.
You know, it's interesting you say that. I agree with that, but the conversation there is with Chase Briscoe. He has shown he likes that outside, especially in 1 and 2. He wants to run higher than most. He's finding...
Race summary with 22 laps to go. 6 different leaders swapped the lead back and forth 15 times. We have 20 cars on the lead.
Jaden, tell me why you don't hate Harvick. Please, I'm begging you. Please tell me why you don't hate Kevin Harvick.
Let's see what they choose. Here it is.
Talk about hungry hounds. Here's Chase Briscoe looking for his first career win. And
or if you do, you can just say that you do. I mean, if you do, then that's awesome too.
Just hearing that Kyle Busch was too fast.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, that's perfect. I'm totally okay with that. Fucking dumbass penalty. God damn it! Fucking bullshit. You have no reason to hate him. I guess that's true. I do. I mean, I personally do, since I'm a Ross Chastain fan. I mean, you know, that was going to be a great fucking day, and Harvick ruined it.
You're going to see these guys fan out. Ross Chastain, you know he's going to be aggressive. He wants to get this trackhouse bunch in victory lane. Get them tires warmed up. You can see both of them scrubbing a very...
Kyle got a penalty.
When have we not seen teammates up front on the final restart of the race?
I think that all comes down to the parity that we've been...
That's why I'm so pissed. They just said it, the parody. The parody, Jaden. We were talking about that earlier. Me and Jaden were texting about how they use the word parody in NASCAR, and now I have no fucking clue what that means. They've been using that this year. They keep saying the word parody on the broadcast, so I have no clue what that means. I mean, I know what parody means, like the word parody, like if you make a parody of a song, like a song parody. I know what that is, but like... Or like a parody Twitter account. I know what that is. I just don't know what it means when they say it in like racing terms.
Ross Chastain got an awesome run down the front straightaway, dove in the middle into one.
And Chase Briscoe did not lift in the middle of the corner. He knew he had to get established, and that's exactly what he did.
Chase Briscoe with a power move on turn 2, way high up the racetrack. He and Chastain will battle.
How about it? Got a race now. Check it out. Come on, Chastain. I'll tell you what, how do you know?
to them.
That Tyler Reddick's car really took off. Tells me maybe they pumped the pressure.
Come on,
so
Ross.
something that he hasn't had.
Come on, Ross.
Downtown for Chastain.
Come on, man.
Can't say enough about the job that Chase Briscoe did. That Chastain was underneath of him. It didn't have much room on the outside and powered through.
Come on, bro.
Throttle and held his ground and held that lead.
3 young guns break away looking for their first car
Hey, we got 3 drivers in the top 3 who have never won a Cup race before.
Ryan Blaney trying to turn his season around. What a battle we've got on our hands.
Oh, he's hitting them. Ross Chastain.
Damn, Ross. I mean, that's Ross.
Just a little bit. Said, hi, I'm here.
He's pushing, and it's time to push.
Maybe Kevin Harvick, with all of his experience, is just going, why don't you kids just figure it out? And I'll pick up the scraps when you get a little too far. Might be about all he's got right now. Those cars are fast.
How many career wins in the top 5? 65.
The top 3 have none.
Almirola and Hamlin had some contact last time by. Racing for 10th.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I don't know if he thought he was clear, thought he could get behind him. Not clear.
Now it's cloudy again in Phoenix.
Just run their personal best laps of the race.
You see the speed that Chase Briscoe's carrying in the corner. You see the car just dive how hard he's getting into the corner and hitting the brake.
Johnny Klossmeyer's got that thing dialed in. I mean, he has short run speed, he has long run speed, and he's doing a good job running the right line. Very fast in these late stages of the race. And I think all the momentum, again, is coming from that high line. He's got it figured out to run a little bit higher in 1 and 2 than everybody else.
And his pit crew did a great job to keep him out front under that caution flag and help preserve that lead.
He better be thanking him if he wins this race. They were a big part of that, but it's a team effort. We know that. We've seen that time and time again.
Well, it was his right foot in the middle of turns 1 and 2 that got Chase Briscoe to lead back on that restart. Amazing move. He just powered down.
Now, you asked me earlier, and I answered it. If you hear things, and gremlins in the race car, this is where you really hear them. There is a knot in both of those guys' stomach.
Johnny Klossmeyer, he's a good guy. He worked on my car back in the day, and he was always really so smart. I worked with Tony Gibson for a long time. Learned a lot from him, but he's a smart guy in and of himself.
This looks like Briscoe's race. I think it is. You love to see it.
To make some inroads on 3rd place, Chastain.
So if Briscoe wins this race, I mean, it's like we've either, like every race this year has either been really good or have a first-time winner, which is just like awesome, you know, regardless. I mean, this race hasn't been terrible. It's not been a terrible race. It's just not been great. I'd rate this race a 6 out of 10.
Up front, Johnny Klossmeyer, crew chief, looking for his 3rd different Cup win, and it would be with 3 different.
A 6.4 out of 10 so far. I mean, we still got 10 to go. Anything can happen.
I mean, catching this cat and passing him is 2 different conversations. We've been hearing you talk about shifting. You're able to see who's shifting, who's not all day long. Is that something you can do to maybe capitalize on a pass for the win here?
Yeah, and it appears that Tyler Reddick is going to get to Briscoe, but I just think passing him is going to be difficult. You pointed out he's running that high line, and if you get to someone's outside, it's obviously easier to pass him. I would say Tyler Reddick...
Actually, no. This race has been better than that. Your pick will win, it seems. You said... Oh, yeah, you did say Briscoe would win. Oh, shit. Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott is in trouble after having a dominant day. And he is out. And the caution is out. God damn.
That's exactly what they're saying on the pit stand. Hoping will not happen.
But now I got to a decision to make. If you're Johnny, Larry, I'm going to put it in your hands. What do you do for my driver? This guy is leading the charge, running the right line, doing everything on restarts, everything right. How do you keep me in this position to win this race?
No way.
Chase energy.
Pit road. You only have 11 laps on your tires, and we're going to go back racing probably with only about 3 or 4 to go.
Chase Elliott just got loose, just spun out. Kind of all by himself, coming off the corner under the throttle. Thing was a little bit light on his feet. The way it went.
I think you're right, Larry. I like that call. I think that, as a driver, you like to have fresh tires, and especially at this point in time, you pump up the pressures. But I think that it's been proven since the very beginning with the 22 at the very beginning, taking 2 tires and holding strong. Like, tires are not as big of a deal this weekend.
Early in the race, we had a restart where 4 cars did not pit and stayed out.
What did Danica say?
How many drivers come to
I don't really pay attention to what the announcers say sometimes, unless they say something funny usually.
Get through all that in the limited number of laps that are going to remain. It's only going to be 3 or 4.
No. It's in your hands. You got to do a good job. You got to get these tires cleaned up, get a good restart, and find that protect.
Larry.
Yeah, I just think with 20 drivers on the lead lap and with only 11 laps on these tires, there's going to be several that stay out, because even if those leaders come, I'm going to do opposite what that leader does. I'm going to stay out. You follow the leader, you know what? You'll follow the leader.
That's right.
Well, pit road is open, and nobody came.
The biggest question that I have...
You got some people in the back pitting.
I got to take that outside.
Kyle will gain a few spots, I
A
think.
little bit different conversation. You heard Jamie Murray talk about him taking the bottom and the significance of that. I had my teammate get to my outside. I had to be very aggressive and shoot across the middle. It worked, but will it work on used tires? That's really the conversation that I'm really looking forward to, and seeing how he picks to be on this front row.
I think it will. I haven't seen. I think as the time goes too, it's probably even less.
Might as well, I guess.
Like people
Oh, he pitted?
Able to still
Yeah, I mean,
hold
I don't see
strong
why
tires.
not.
Do the same thing you just did.
He cannot let somebody come off of 2 on the outside.
7 drivers came to pit road. Among those on the lead lap, 13 stayed out. Now, next Sunday on Fox, the NASCAR Cup Series heads to Atlanta.
Kyle Busch speeding penalties have literally just been the story of my life. They just happen all the time. My entire childhood, it's just been seeing Kyle Busch get speeding penalties.
Jeff Gordon in the booth joining us again, and I can't wait for that. You said it. I think you're going to see a lot of passing. I think you're going to see maybe some drafting and a lot of blocking, just like you did in Daytona. Hopefully it goes better than it did down there.
It's not the old Atlanta anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Atlanta, man.
The final green flag run has been 4 or less.
I just saw a NASCAR take. Making the graphics for the drivers cartoonish makes it not feel like a true broadcast. I don't say it makes it not look like a true broadcast. I just feel like you should show the actual pictures of them, because it makes it like you can actually see what they look like. For new fans who don't really know, NASCAR that much, you can just really see what the drivers look like. But I do like the cartoonish looks too. They're creative.
He's going to block your run, and you're going to have to do something to get up there and establish some track position.
So Briscoe and Chastain are among those who've chosen the inside. As we get ready to go.
You can see all those, but look at this. This is what I like. You see all those people, packed house, are going to watch every single line you're talking about right there. It's going to be in their face. That's why they changed this track around the configuration, so these people could see that, and it's going to be right there in their lap.
So they're going to go back here with 4 to go. Oh no, 3 to go.
So we will restart with 3.
That's why NBC is better, because it shows the actual drivers, not cartoons. That's the entire reason NBC is better. No other reasons. I don't know. I actually really don't know which I like better. I like both. Like, people have their favorite broadcast. I want everybody in the comments right now to say which broadcast you prefer, Fox or NBC. Me, I really don't have an opinion. I like both of them. They have like different things that I like about
Never
them.
won a race. That's the top 3 guys right there that have never won a race. This is as wild as you're going to see, folks.
Here's some Tyler Reddick audio.
So what you gotta do here is just work your freaking stuff. This is our freaking race. We're gonna go in there and freaking get it.
A little motivation.
As if he needed any.
Yeah.
Right.
Dale is better than Boyer. I disagree. That's it's my opinion.
Chase Briscoe spins the tires
They'll come to the Geico restart zone, and as long as
Clint's more entertaining.
who in NASCAR parlance is the control car as the lead,
All right,
as long as he hits the gas,
going back green.
it's a fair restart.
4 to go, or 3 to go when we go back green. Okay, y'all. 3 laps to go. Let's see what kind of crazy shit happens here. Oh boy. Oh boy. If Harvick fucking wins this race. Here comes Reddick.
He's going to shoot across there and do a slide.
Here comes Ross. Oh, it looks like Briscoe's going to hold him off, though. Nice.
No problem. Easy. Good job, Chase Briscoe.
Coming to 2 to go.
Second and takes it from Reddick. 2 to go.
Johnny likes it. Likes what he sees there.
Chase Briscoe's just killing him. Chase Briscoe just can't stop. I mean, coming to the white flag.
Briscoe into turn 3 with a 5-car length lead. Reddick looking outside Chastain. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Greta.
Final lap. 1 lap to go at Phoenix. Chase Briscoe looking for his first career win.
Rearview mirror or digital rearview mirror looking out the back for Chase Briscoe. He's got plenty of room. He doesn't need to overdrive it. He can be smart.
Chase Briscoe is going to get his first career NASCAR Cup Series win at Phoenix Raceway. That's awesome, man. You always love seeing a driver get his first win. It's always great to see a driver get their first win. Besides fucking Syndic. No one likes seeing Syndic. Look at that. Look at him.
He dove it off in there and hit Austin Dillon in left rear very hard. There was nothing for Austin Dillon to do.
Tyler Reddick giving Chase Briscoe a thumbs up. It's cool to see.
First career win in his 40th start. Congrats from Eric Almirola, whose consecutive top 10 streak ends today. And Kevin Harvick has tied Richard.
It's the day you always dream about, getting your first career win. And it's not going to be his last. I guarantee that. He's someone to pay attention to.
Cool, another new winner.
Hey, and I don't think it's the last new winner you're going to see. I mean, he's been the 2 guys that haven't won the race.
Oh, that's pretty sporty.
That tractor's sexy. Austin Dillon has climbed from his car. He is okay. As Chase Briscoe celebrates on the start-finish line.
Given the guy that shifted all day, he found reverse pretty easily to get himself out of that.
Hey, told me a lot about that sequential shift. If you wouldn't have done that in the old car, you'd have shelled every gear out of it in reverse. This kid is going to be pumped.
Oh. 18 top 10s in a row. Yeah, that sucks.
A big day for Stuart Haas here and for Tony Stewart's
Chase Briscoe, man. He wins. Look at that, man.
Wow. Never forget your first one, do you?
Ever. Sure don't. And hey, man, it worked for it. You know, I know all these guys, obviously.
I love them.
All my crew guys, JD right there, JD Fry, all these boys.
Cool to see Briscoe win. Hell yeah, it is. I love seeing a driver get their first win.
Happy for him.
Talk about SHR and just where they were at as a strength of a team, and I think we saw him show up today.
And truly a team to hold the lead. Regan Smith.
Well, Chase Briscoe, you had to hold off a couple late race charges, caution flags, pit stop at the end. Your pit crew doing an amazing job. You, my friend, are the 200th winner in the Cup Series.
That's unbelievable. I was crying the whole last lap. I mean, this is definitely a team win, but just I got to thank everybody that's got me to this point. 7 years ago, I was sleeping on couches, volunteering at race shops, and was literally driving home to give up. And Briggs Cunningham and Carrie Scher and Beth Cunningham gave me an opportunity, and it's led to this. So unbelievable. So blessed to be, driving at the organization of the team and the car that was my hero growing up. So to get this 14 back in victory lane, to do it with Mahindra Tractors, their first year in the sport, Highpoint.com, Rush Truck Center's Ford Force Racing School.
You want him to climb the fence? I'd love to see that.
It's unbelievable.
You have dreamed for years, as you mentioned, of driving in your idol Tony Stewart's race car. You look a lot like Tony Stewart out there today.
Yeah, those restarts. I mean, we were sliding guys and everything else, and I hope the race fans enjoyed the race. It was unbelievable from my point. So thank you guys for coming out. We've missed you the last 2 years with COVID and everything else. So thankful to have you guys back. Without you guys, we don't have a sport. We don't get a race and do what we do for a living. So thank you to each and every one of you. I wish my wife and baby Brooks was here. Definitely special and one that's going to be remembered forever.
Chase Briscoe gets his first career win in Phoenix.
Let's show you his winning move on the restart, the final restart here. A little bit of mirror driving, maybe.
He just got established on Reddick. Reddick got to the outside but couldn't do anything with him, had to lift, and man, he shot across there. The car just made awesome grip. Chastain couldn't get that run materialized behind him.
What a
Really,
good finish.
Came off at the exact same speed, didn't have a run.
I said earlier that race was a 6.4 out of 10. I think that race was a 7.7 out of 10.
Impressive, exciting, fast. How would you sum up your day?
Like a day at the K1 track. That was so much fun to get to race like that at this level. Trackhouse Racing believes in me, and Advent Health and the Moose. These people, they believed in me early in the season whenever stuff wasn't going great, and if we can keep putting these together, that's so cool to race with Tyler and Chase. Yeah, I mean that's everything I've ever wanted, and my crew chief Phil Sturgeon, people don't know how good he is. His adjustments this year have been so incredible, and he gave me exactly what I needed. We just came up one spot short, but I'm so happy.
Second straight top 3 finish for Ross Chastain and this #1 team.
Well, a great day for Chastain, but his teammate, Daniel Suarez, who finished 9th today.
That was a great race. Another great race. I was saying it was shit, but towards the end, that race got really pretty good. And I enjoyed the Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney battles all day. That was fun. Oh, Austin Dillon wrecked on the final lap.
En route to a top 10 finish, did not get one. He'll end up last car on the lead lap, 21st, but he walked away from the car okay. Chase Briscoe, NASCAR's newest winner.
All right, y'all. I'm going to end the stream. Next week, I won't be live for the truck race because I work 11 to 5. If I wasn't, it would have been one big stream. I wish I could have done that, But the Xfinity race is at 5 p.m. It's a doubleheader, so I'll be live for that at 5. Well, actually, it'll probably be a little bit later than 5 because I'll probably get home at 5:10. So I'll go live when I get home. If it's a little late, fuck it. But yeah. And then next Sunday I'll be live at 2:45 for the race, which is at 3. Yeah. See New Atlanta next week. It'll be fun. See you, WinVal. See you guys. I want to thank everybody for watching.